Apparently we have a giant winter storm happening outside. I have no fucking idea, bro. I don't leave my house. We're back. No.
I don't leave my house. I have no fucking clue.
That's like, I thought somebody was like breaking into my house. I didn't know what the I was like, ah, fuck it. I got a fucking pistol in here. I don't give a shit. It's like, oh, freaking out. This is not the house you want to break into. Hopefully it was short enough for me to stay in here. You can get back in fast enough. Everybody all fresh. God. Were you able to stay refresh?
Yeah.
Where's my fucking continue though? Right here. Oh, that's the hardcore. And like a history. There we go.
Quetzal sooner rather than later. Back at the crib, my
no biggie.
Okay, that actually is a decent amount of farming.
Who's fucking Gucci?
Artifacts. Okay.
Power's out. What the fuck? That was my. Apparently, there's a fucking winter storm going on outside. Hey Bear, I don't fucking know, bro. There's like 70-mile-an-hour winds. My garbage can's probably down at the neighbor's house right now. I don't give a fuck.
My hands on the first artifact. However,
I'm not going out there. I'll send the fucking kid down there tomorrow.
Another option for a decent caving creature would, of course, be
meteorites.
Which I could
I'll fucking know.
carry with my RG, thankfully. Anyways, back at base, I spotted a Rex getting.
I kept thinking like my neighbors were fucking doing something outside. I don't know if you guys heard me say that. I thought like the neighbors were fucking real hard or something. I don't know.
4 Rex arms that I need for the boss fight. Let me repair my tools here so I can.
That was not it. There's a fucking like 70-mile-an-hour. Welcome back, Zion. There's like 70-mile-an-hour winds happening outside.
Okay. We're
got my trap
watching
Let's go out and find a saber tooth.
I don't give a shit.
I'm just gonna have to fly around the mountains. I did run into an alpha raptor though.
Everything I got's got full coverage on it.
Since we don't let free experience opportunities like this just come and go. Come on, it's almost dead. Come on, man, just die. Got it. Dude, these things drop terrible loot. Yeah, it's just giving me.
I was hoping you had your progress on your YouTube. What's that? Zion?
69. Nice. Okay, got some water. Let's begin the hunt for.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
I did a lap around the volcano and the metal mountain, but I didn't find anything worth taming just yet. So the search continued into day 23. Man, I am freezing to death. I unlocked the
Our
whole
progress
set,
on
however,
YouTube?
I can't see how
No,
much
bro.
pelt I would actually get
YouTube
for
and I
just
fight.
using Ingram
The reason I'm
page.
live
So
on
I just
YouTube right now
ignored it and continued
is
looking
because
around the mountains when the sun came up, and I
Twitch is
no
a
longer
fucking,
took
or
damage
not
from
Twitch,
cold.
fucking
Man, these
TikTok's
levels
a
suck.
piece of
Okay,
shit.
here's an 100. I'm
Like
gonna
you
take it.
used.
Alright, it's not attacking
Like you
me,
started
its
from the island?
mouth is open for some reason.
No,
Anyway,
bro. I
let's
started
get
on
back to
Rag.
base.
I thought you were
Start
gone.
the trap and
Pages.
drop it in there so I can keep an eye on it.
Like
I
a
carried the
storm
mouth
going
ring
outside
pity back
side,
home
apparently.
and dropped it off
I didn't
farther
know.
away so I could build
I
the
don't leave
trap
my
in
bedroom
peace.
very often, let alone my
Trap's
house.
Constructed. Let's go get the saber. Where did it go? Did I seriously just lose it?
I started
Where
on
did it?
Rag.
Oh, here we go. So then I dropped it in.
We
on
started
first
in the
try.
cluster.
Bang. Got it.
I played this game too much to only have one map available to me. I need to be able to fucking bounce around like ASAP.
Before heading out to get some prime meat for the cat. Right, I need to get some prime meat. This level 8 Spino looked like it could hook me up nicely, so I packed it up and was amazed to see that I got trolled. Spinos don't get prime? What? What? Bruh. At the very least, I found a dead Carno on the beach on day 24, so I got a couple of pieces there. The rest of the prime I sourced from another couple of Carnos, and it was one that I had to promote to the afterlife myself, and a second dead body I found just lying around. When I returned to the saber, I fed it the meat and remembered that I still had an Anki taming, so I flew over to check on it. Oh, it is tamed. Thing is, how do I get this back to base? Yeah, since I cannot carry the Anki with the RG,
Should have known better too, because if there's anything going on outside, my dog loses her fucking mind.
Sooner rather than later. Back at the crib, my forges were done cooking, so another metal run was calling my name. Alright, after doing about 30 seconds of research, I've come to the conclusion that the only way I'm going to
Locate your servers the island, beat one that map once and for all. Nice.
Parachute, shoot it with a dart,
Do it.
get on my bird as quick as I can, follow it, and then
I've done the island to the. I've done that like
on that note, I picked up the saber
played through stretch a handful of times.
And I'm really running out of real estate.
This time we're just chilling. This is like the least
saddle, so I unlocked the engram
hurry I've ever been in.
Okay,
Just
well,
hanging
with
out.
this, I actually want to go out and try and get my first artifact, explore my first cave.
I know what
Yeah.
city
I
and
think I'll
state I'm
go
not
out
going
to the
911.
artifact of the Clever Cave, which is up
What's that,
like,
Zach?
just below the
Paige
volcano
is
on that hill.
Paige is a 911
The stats on
dispatcher
the
over there
Saber
taking
weren't
naps
looking
at
too
work.
bad either.
She's just
So I
chilling.
got
What city
on
I'm
and we
not
ran
going,
over
I
to
won't.
said cave. Okay, here's the cave. Let's head in. See what we're working with. Okay, this already looks way
That
different.
quick fell asleep for
Not
30
sure
minutes.
what to
Jesus
expect
Christ.
in here at all. Okay, I
didn't
can
even
see
read
the
that yet.
resemblance. It's definitely it has a similar layout. It's just
Bro, I've
these
almost eaten this whole
rocks, everything
fucking
just looks
Trace
like
Lay
it's
Chase
soaking
cake,
wet
and I'm
and
fucking
shiny. Surprisingly,
up.
there was no cave creatures in here, so I could just run to the back of the cave uncontested. This is where the artifact normally is. Oh, here's a loot drop. Trike saddle
get back
blueprint?
with
Nah,
it fast.
I don't need that. This has to be the artifact, right? Even though it's not the artifact, it's just a giant white container. Artifact
If I'm
container?
dying,
Yeah,
I ain't
it's
calling
the artifact
911
of
if
the
that's
Clever.
tape.
Okay, well,
yeah.
that was insanely easy. So I ran out of the cave and back home with 1 out of the 6 artifacts in my pocket. Okay, it's definitely time for a base expansion. I am
Wait, I
running
show
out
you
of
this?
room
This is
here.
almost
Gotta
fucking
put this
gone.
artifact away.
I'm just
Think,
sitting here
though,
hammering
I'm
this
gonna have
cake.
to tame a Quetzal. I can't farm by hand, man. I need farming dinos. This is driving me crazy. So let's first make a Mordant Pestle. I'm gonna have to cook up a bunch of narcotics. I placed that right next to my other Mordant Pestle. And I grabbed the Anki
Claiming
saddle
that's
since I
my
could
break.
actually just go and farm with it since it was already in a rock-heavy environment. I brought the Saber as well to keep us safe, and on my way over, I stopped by a purple drop, which just had a scope in it. Actually, screw it, I'll take the scope. There's no crosshair. Okay, here's my Anki. I saddled up the Anki and ran over to a rich metal node so I could smack it up, or bite it, I guess. Oh, it doesn't swing its tail, but it still bites metal. And it doesn't reduce it? Ugh. Yikes. Oh wait, it does swing the tail, what? Only sometimes though? Okay. Anywho, I somehow squeezed the Anki into the compound between all the other
not
teams.
too
And I
bad.
then split the metal into the forges before going out to farm flint and
Yeah, to
stone.
sleep in 3.5 hours, I hope.
Hopefully, I will
Okay,
too.
let's start
Fuck.
crafting spark powder. Gonna need a lot of rifle bullets. to
It's
turn
a
into
fucking
tranks.
3-hour
3
video.
hours
I
from
probably
now.
should not have
7
fucking.
a.m.
Long neck
I should
fang
probably
that
have
can
not
make
started
perfect-
this video.
Oh, level 70.
Nah, I'm gonna
What
watch the
am I
whole
doing?
fucking thing.
Nothing.
We ain't legal. I'm not going nowhere till
Anyways,
this shit's
I crafted
over.
my first few bullets, which I then turned into darts. On day 26, I kept the narcotic
It's a
grind
3-hour
up as well
video.
by splitting a
Yeah.
bunch of raw meat in my inventory to spoil and hopping on the trike to do my annual lawn mowing session.
Fuck it, we here for the long run.
Yeah, here we got more narcotics. That's 70 darts. Is that enough?
We all fall asleep
Okay,
at times,
Dodo
and
Dex
I-
says they need 50
That's
darts
'cause
to knock
everyone
out,
else
but I
is
don't know
be
that I
asleep.
trust
Yeah, I
Dodo
get that.
Dex because that's like now, if that makes sense. Like that's ASA Quetzals. It also says I should shoot.
We'll
in
have
the
a little
head,
whiskey
but
for
I
you,
don't- I don't
Paige.
trust shooting anything in the head.
In honor of
I still
Paige
had
currently at
plenty of
work.
narcotics left over
I'm
from
eating
all the
fucking
grinding
Trace
I did,
Leches
so
cake.
Now I just need more gunpowder. So I brought
Sipping
the
on
Anki
whiskey.
out for some
Most of it was
overtime to
chat.
bite up a bunch
Yeah,
of
it's
rocks.
what's in the chat for Paige.
I'm gonna need spikes to surround the Quetzal, and then I also need a bunch of parachutes. On that note, I first went out to gather the fiber with the sickle, and then farm thatch for parachutes, and finally the hide. When I got back home, I crafted up a few more trank darts, and queued up more narcotics, and made the spike walls. Now, with that, I'm pretty much ready
eating
to go out
pecan
and
pie.
try
That
the
sounds pretty
Quetzal on day 28.
This
I
is
didn't
this
remember
Trace
seeing a
Leches
high
cake
level
is that
somewhere,
Trace
I just had to
Leches
find
from
it. Man, where's the good
Crumble.
Quetzal?
It's like Trace
That
Leches
it?
with eggnog or some
Don't
shit.
Tell me it
It's actually fucking
despawned.
good.
Alright, there's no shot at despawned. I swear stuff doesn't despawn in single player. I did a small lap around the center of the map where I'd last seen the high level Quetzal, but I had to come back home and switch to my Pteranodon instead since the RG was just too slow. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my Pteranodon, scout for this thing. Unfortunately, I don't think that speed at which I was scouting the skies would change the fact that the Quetzal probably got swallowed into the back rooms or something. It was just nowhere to be found. I think it despawned, man. Because I'm not even seeing that, what, 44 that I just saw? Now that I de-rendered it? And there's no chance. There's no way. Oh, never mind, it's right there. The 108 has to be around, man. I even flew out back towards the snow where I farmed oil and back towards the red obelisk, but I only found a couple of low-level birds. Okay, well, that Quetzal being lost to this old ark itself really sucks.
That's
I'm not gonna
sugar
lie.
fucks me
Anyways, I
up.
guess without it, I'm still gonna have to expand my base here. I'm just completely running out of space. I need a Quetzal.
Fuck yeah, Zion. Fuck it up. I'll be back on the cluster tomorrow, bro. I had fucking 16-hour bender today. I gotta fucking. I'm just chilling right now.
With to expand my borders. I need one more spike. This is kind of an odd shape, but I
Fuck,
didn't
you
want to
just reminded me
replace
how
my
long I
gate
played
or
today to
anything,
get
so
shit
that'll
done.
work. But I
Bro,
have
actually,
more
I got quite a
real
bit done
estate now
today.
that's somewhat defended. I moved
think I
my
got
gang
shit
around
done.
to give them all a bit more breathing room, and then stored some of my taming gear away inside my storage box. I kept a lot of it on me though, as the Quetzals are actually pretty common here on the old Ark. So if I ever spot another high level, I could go for it.
Yeah,
straight
we got
away.
15 people
Okay, I
back in
need
here.
Pearls. It's time to get
I'm
up,
okay
like,
with
a
that.
generator,
Fucking
bridge,
1:30 in the morning
some
watching a
things
fucking
maybe.
Grady
So I
video.
need to expand this platform. This base is not going to be pretty. This is not a video where I'm going to be building and it's going to look good. Building an old
Oh,
Ark just
no, Paige.
never
Alright.
looks good. I'll try my best, but it's not going to be pretty. Yeah, I apologize in advance for the eyesore that I'm about to farm up and construct, but it's all in the name of progress.
Damn, Walls.
This motherfucking. All right, ban him. We're fucking.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
alright.
done.
No, hold on, hold on,
Foundations
hold
here,
on.
I'm gonna add right here.
Did you time him out for a
Oh,
minute?
no.
Fuck.
Okay,
600
actually placed
seconds.
it how I wanted
You
to.
not that
Nice.
long.
Anyways, let's go out and
That
farm
was just
some
a default. I'm
pearls
on
for
timing now.
electronics. I know I can get some pretty easily. Just take Flappy Dave. I flew over to the snowy area next to the ocean where I usually farm
motherfucker.
pearls without
This
any
motherfucking
fish.
guy
I
can't.
handled a saber kid
Can't pull
before
alt.
getting the film.
Jared, do you not have enough?
You to not be freezing for a second.
Jared's 3
It was a
gold.
thing, right? Yeah, okay, it is. Need to heal up a bit. I don't have a ton of
Nope.
pearls just yet. Need to keep farming some more.
I started at 0 today. I got up to about 500, and now I'm back at 30.
I did have to dip though, as I dropped below half health.
I had
due to the
800 gold at the
freezing
beginning
cold
of
in
the day.
area. And while
What the
flying back
fuck
to
happened?
base, I may or may not have access.
I had
to my fat fingers
6,900,
and press E,
so-
which y'all know what happens. I got sent straight off Flappy and straight down into the ground at ankle snapping speeds.
Like, I'm not even in a
Dude, what an
category now.
idiot. Oh, I tried to press E on the parachute.
I'm not.
Man. Oh, there's no chance I find my body.
Fuck it.
There's
I'm
no
not in a
means.
category at all.
Oh, fat fingered.
I hear you.
No,
I think I could do
I gotta
it.
go back. I hopped on the RG
Yeah,
and
put us
flew
wherever,
over to
bro.
the forest that I died out on day 30. No, it's a while.
Did it work?
Okay, here's my
It didn't
bird,
work.
Flappy Dave. Oh, this is gonna be like impossible to find my stuff. Yeah, these bugs definitely harvested my body. Okay, they were over
Bro, I don't know
here.
if any of that
it's
shit
not bad.
works.
Okay. That wasn't that hard. Anyways, I grabbed all the stuff
That's
and
like
flew back
default
home
shit.
so I
Usually
could
on
continue the
my
base
own
upgrades.
iPod.
Okay, let's box
Probably
this
that don't
in
work.
before I start placing expensive structures.
Oh shit, yeah.
Fucking.
Okay, I got my base expansion
Timing out cheap.
fully made up now. Wow, does farming by hand really suck?
Fuck.
Go, there's that. Another little room, which is nice. I really would like to connect them, but I mean, surely I just.
Pretty sure this guy fucking hacked into the
Getting
Twitch
through was a bit
servers.
awkward due to the fabricator, and at
Hate the
first I
game, not
didn't
the
mind,
player.
but I really
This
didn't want this
motherfucking
place to be a
guy.
complete mess. Just spark powder and
What is that?
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical
Not really.
Leopleurodon. It's
Oh
gonna
my
guide our
God.
way to
One.
Candy
Oh,
Mountain.
it's slanted. Whatever, dude. Okay, let's repair my tools and then let's go get more metal farming. Oh, I got my hunter hat back.
I'm
I
off
my
tomorrow.
hat and the Rex bone.
Well, tonight?
One more thing that I
Oh,
have
no
to
shit.
fix
I'm
is the
fucking
way I
sleeping
get
in
up to my
late.
base.
It's-
I always
tomorrow's
have to
the
jump into
17th.
doorway,
I
and
don't know
it
what I'm
gets
gonna
super
do.
annoying, so I crafted a ramp to place out
I'm gonna
front.
play a different
Sweet.
game.
Let me make another. And
Shun the
there we go, finally got ramps in
non-believers.
the base. That took way too long. I stayed 30. Enough of getting sidetracked, though. I hopped on my RG. and
GB
went out
rich
to
as
farm metal
fuck.
again to fill up
You
my
better be a
forges.
believer, motherfucker. You were like richest person in the fucking stream times fucking 4
I
now?
also did a
5?
little bit of
6?
deforestation before flying back home and transferring all the
He's
metal.
definitely the
However, I
richest
was
now,
not
for
done
sure.
just yet. I in fact had to go
Yeah,
out
I-
and get even more.
with
as the itch
me
was
and
still
then-
far from satisfied. Satiate my addiction with this primitive farming.
38,000 fuck.
Are we able to transfer to Lost? You can move your character to it, but nothing will go with you and nothing will come back.
Anyways, once I was
Nothing will
actually
go
done
there with
farming
you. You
metal,
can bring
I flew
shit
home
back, I
again to
think.
split it up. I really miss being
Wait, like
able
our
to
level
pick up
character?
everything with the F.
Yeah, you'd be able to take your
Really
character
nice.
there.
You
You don't have to
realize
start
how
over.
much
Starting
something
all
takes
the way
going.
over.
No, you're not starting all the way
Right,
over.
dude, I'm gonna start scouting
Gotcha.
for a Quetzal. I feel like I really need that to
Let's see,
progress. I
goddamn,
just
I
need to
gotta
be able
grind
to
levels.
pick up dinos,
Oh,
man. Yeah, it sucks not having one. I think first, maybe I make a generator. So I crafted that and placed it next to the fabricator. After that, I grabbed all my taming gear from the storage box, hopped on
It's-
Pigeon
it
Day,
goes
and
Jeep,
headed out.
my kid
let's get
in
Scalpel
Spacing
on. I'll
Out.
tame like a level
GZ.
70 and up. Of course, when I start going to look for Quetzals, it starts
Lil
raining. Oh,
Ozzy.
my finger's slipping, dude. Oh, shoot. I accidentally logged out. And that just so happens to reset the weather. Huh, quite peculiar. What a coincidence. Anyway,
Rusty,
back in
all
we
these
go. Just like
motherfuckers.
that, we're good. Let's go.
None of the people that even have watched
Not
me
even
here, like,
1 minute
they've even
later,
come
my
close to the
hand
time.
slipped
Any of the
again,
ARC
and I
people haven't even
accidentally
come
pulled
close to
the
the time,
spark
and most of
plug,
the
revealing
old
this
the
absolute
OGs, except for
beauty.
spacing
Oh,
out.
dude, no way. 112 right here. Man, I just started. Okay. I guess that, 108 was not meant to be. Anywho, the actual taming procedure would be very cursed. It was also freezing out here in the mountains.
Yeah, so Paige, I don't know if you caught that. You'll be able to move your
This
character over
is gonna
there,
be so cursed.
but nothing else. And I think you can bring shit
I just
back.
pressed X at the main menu. What an idiot. I meant to press options. Okay, sun's up, starting to warm up. I prepared the parachutes onto my hotbar and flew back up to the big bird to shoot the first dart. No, dude, come on, man. Just fly to me, please. Why? Why are you so buns? Yeah, Pigeon Dave was not cooperating in the slightest. When I finally hopped back on to chase the Quetzal, it started doing some weird maneuvers. What's it doing? Why are you going to the ground? What? Okay, it's suddenly just locked in. That makes sense. There we go. See, you need to do it just like that, RG. I gotta hit headshots on this thing. Can I land on its back? Is that a thing? How did that work? The great tranking process continued into day 33. However, I was slowly starting to lose hope with this giant bird. Alright, dude, I don't think I'm gonna be able to knock this thing out. I need a magnifying glass. It just felt like I was pelting it with endless darts and making no progress since I couldn't see its torpor stat. And to make the magnifying glass, I needed some obsidian, so I flew straight up to the volcano to mine some up. Holy metal and crystal at the top of the volcano. Man, this would be so good to farm. I just
Happens,
need
brother.
that Quetzal. With the obsidian and a little bit of crystal gathered, I flew back home to actually craft the magnifying glass. Alright, I want to go see how much torpor I'm actually doing to this thing. I flew up above the Quetzal and jumped off to try and get on its back, but I opened up my parachute too early, so it just flew away right beneath me. For attempt number 2, the Quetzal straight up broke my ankles and flew in a different direction as I hopped off Pigeon Dave. Anyways, when I finally got close enough on the 3rd attempt, I couldn't even see the torpor stat. What? It doesn't
That
even
came
tell you
much
the
later.
torpor? Nah. Oh, there's an Alpha Raptor, Dave. You gotta get down here, dude. What do? I can't tame one of these. Am I
Yeah,
really
you
just
could
gonna
see
have to
torpor
farm
stats
on
back
foot?
in the
What
day.
do I do, man? That's so defeating. I had to do something about the L that I just took, so the obvious solution was immediate violence. Killing this Alpha Raptor. out of
Immediate
pure
violence.
Spite and rage. Just die, man. Finally. Oh, no way. Hold up. Killing that Alpha Raptor actually hooked me up with a few crossbows, one of which was a journeyman with 160% damage. Now, it wasn't groundbreaking at all, but this at least gave me hope that I could somehow get better tranking equipment, as up until now, I was under the assumption that these Alpha Raptors only dropped primitive loot. Anywho, I made it back to base on day 34, and I quickly went out to gather a little bit of wood so I could craft more storage boxes as I was running out of space for my ever-increasing wealth. Alright, let's try and place these boxes as best as I can. Man, I miss ASA building a whole lot right now, dude. Look how much space are between these boxes, dude. Oh wait, rare mushrooms do exist. Surely you can get rare flowers. How do you get rare flowers? The swamp. Okay, hold up. This Quetzal tame might be possible. The swamp. Rare flowers make dinos angry at you. If I can make a Quetzal angry at me, I can lead it into a trap. I flew through the swamp looking for a specific bush, but I couldn't see any, so I flew out towards the green obelisk swamp next. Alright, are there any plants? Should be around here. I knew it. Okay, I swear these give rare flowers, do they not? I only got Plant X seeds, but I was sure I could get rare flowers out here one way or another. So I consulted the all-knowing search engine. Oh,
Mammoth.
dude. Okay.
And hit the
I did
trees.
some research and found this really old video. It's recommending these plants give... Oh, they do. No shot. I grabbed just a few more rare flowers before hopping on Flappy Dave and taking off to go and find a test subject Quetzal. If it works, can't put them... Oh, what? No way I can't eat them. No.
Flappy Dave.
I can't put them in my hotbar? Oh, dude. I can get them, but I can't eat them. Okay, well, the Quetzal's off the table. I tried, okay? Yeah, as much as I tried to find even the slightest hope of taming a Quetzal, the old Ark shut it down in my face. At the very least, I found another Alpha Raptor that I could take my anger out on that was stuck in a palm tree on the beach. Alright, I need to kill this without breaking the tree. Perfect. Anyways, I flew back home and sorted out my stuff before making plans for the near future me, since my big Quetzal idea was not gonna work. Well, anyway, I can't, like, pick up anything, or Anki Dodic, but I still want to tame a Dodic. That'll make farming stone easier. I need to make traps for Rexes. I think breeding's kind of out of the question, so I think I'm just gonna have to mass tame Rexes. I don't know. Maybe I'll take that back. We'll see. That being said, I grabbed my taming gear and crafted a few spike walls before heading out with Flappy Dave. Screw you.
Yeah, pretty
I'm
much,
not
Paige.
supposed to tame you.
That's
Bear
how they do it.
tracks?
That's how it normally is done.
So I can't
When
make
a new map
bear
is added.
traps, just-
It's
I'm not
actually
gonna
like
do that by
shit.
hand.
What is it?
Stone gates
Jerry
are
probably
not
knows.
really
Jerry, how long is it on
important.
official normally?
Hello. Level 8.
Before you
Yeah,
can
the
transfer
levels of
out
these
of
rock
a-
walls were not great, but at least
or
they were
into
easy to find around
a
the
new map?
mountains. I did also check out a few of the Rexes, and eventually
2
I
months,
made my
no?
way back to the level 108.
I think it's 2 or 3 months normally. We're only doing 4 weeks.
I need to tame that. Do I even look for a Dodic? I did have enough tranks to knock it out, so I decided I would just fly back home and bite the
Yeah, it's
bullet
like
by
2 or
farming
3.
the
It just
gates for a
depends on
trap
like
manually. But
what's
on my way
coming
back
out.
to base, I
Like
stopped by a purple drop,
Extinction,
but the single item I found
Asterisk
inside
came
was
out,
not even worth showing.
and I think it was only like a
Absolutely
month
terrible.
before transfers.
Let's farm these gates. The ramshackle hatchet I got from the Alpha Raptor was actually not bad at all, and it harvested a decent amount of wood. But the real question was, how effective would it be at getting stone?
Yeah.
So do I. Paige, you'll be able to. The only thing you can take with you is a Veilwind.
Whatever. Building's not the greatest in this version, so probably will need a spare. So with 5 gates made up, I returned home to see what I needed for the bear
take a
traps as
Drakey?
well. Bear trap.
I know. The only thing you can take is a
should
Veilwind.
be nothing.
Why do you think you always? Why do you think I'm always going back in there checking my Veilwinds?
I am up this Tyrannodon's butt. Okay, that was really weird.
Makes
I don't know why I said that. Anyways, I returned to the level 108 Rex, and I was surprised to see it fighting a raptor. Do they beef?
Don't
with
have one yet.
raptors?
I can. You can get a baby at
Huh.
it. I still haven't got mine bred together. I should have been trying harder.
Farther down the beach, and I quickly
But I got
assembled the
babies.
trap. Okay, that's set. Now I gotta lead this Rex all the way over. I politely invaded its personal space, making it very angry in the process, and I dragged it all the way into the trap on the first try. Okay, locked in. Bang. Gotcha, dude. Oh, they can walk through gates. What? Yeah,
Yeah,
this was not
used to be
really
able to
ideal,
walk
but
into
I did
fucking
come prepared with 5 gates.
out of a
So
gate.
I demolished one of them and went out to farm up the actual gates so I could fill them all in.
This shit was so dope.
I believe they used to walk out over 3 tie walls too, right?
Place these all in. I set the second bear trap
do
up
believe it was
before
3
aggroing
high,
the
yeah.
Rex again and
2 or 3. They used to be able to
from
walk
the
right over the
trap
top
and
of them.
inside on the first try, of course. Got it. Yeah, I think I'm good. Perfect, man. Things are finally looking up. Why is the Rex so quiet? It's weird.
What an accomplishment getting the Rex.
What up, Kirk? Congratulations.
Guy gonna go to sleep anytime soon? Put a
Kirk,
whole lot of tranks in him. Oh, okay.
DM me on
Stays
Twitch
biting
your
until the end.
your Steam info.
Works out, I guess. I don't think anything's gonna attack it. I think I'm good. Now, I would probably need a whole lot of prime meat to tame a Rex, so an Alpha Raptor showing
Or on
right
Discord.
about
Yeah,
now
yeah.
would be
Just send me on Discord.
What? Did you guys
Slide
not
it
just
up
see
in the
that NP
TMs,
get
goddamn
killed?
right, J-Bear.
What did I just witness? Anyways, with no alphas in sight, these little
I just wanted
parties
to
would have to go
Desmodus.
for the prime donation. This
That's
Rex
all I
getting
want right
bombed
now.
by Dimorphs. I decided to help them out so I could yoink some prime meat, and then flew back to feed the sleeping Rex. Oh, this is gonna take a minute to tame. I'm gonna have to like babysit this though, man, because the prime meat spoils so quickly. Part of the babysitting routine is collecting any nearby drops though, even when they're as bad as the ones I've been getting thus far. Ooh, red drop. Carno Island? Don't mind if I do. While waiting for it to land, I packed up another Rex for a fresh couple of pieces of prime meat. Stego saddle and then miner's helmet? What? I mean, I don't need the light or anything, but
I don't even know
it's
if I
got
have
better
Steam
armor than
downloaded to my
flak one.
PC.
Might as well use it. Okay, no, this is actually.
Oh, I do.
really
That's right. I
good.
downloaded it the other day.
Man, I took my
Look
skin
at
off
something.
for
I don't
no
remember what the
reason.
fuck it was for.
Shenanigans aside, I killed one more
Hopefully
Rex
whoever wins
before
mine
flying
has an
back to check on the
Xbox or
sleeping
uses
one.
Xbox.
I fed it some more
You
narcotics.
can
to put
fucking
to
hit me
sleep,
up.
and
I got
flew
I
back
got
home to check
PlayStation
on
account. I
requirements
got
for a Rex saddle.
Steam.
Let's see, I got
Rex,
Steam and
Iron
shit.
and
I just don't
High.
have PlayStation.
Yeah, I got the saddle. Let's head back to the Rex. Wait, hold up. Oh, it's out of prime meat. Okay. What unfortunate news for the low-level Rex trying to survive and live peacefully in the area. Throughout the morning of day 38, I just stood around observing the Rex, feeding it narcotics here and there and making sure it always had prime meat to munch on. Okay, man. Rex is about tamed. Bang! Oh, his dossier looks terrible. Anyways, I named the Rex Big Dave because he's big and he is, well, Dave. 410 melee? That's kind of crazy. Okay. So you follow me, Flappy Dave. With the Rex saddled up, I hopped on and tried to have Flappy Dave follow me, but I got stuck on him in a whopping 20 feet away from the trap. Oh, this is not gonna work. Okay, let's head back to base. Man, this is some crazy screen shake. Testing its bite attack out on a pig, I was indeed dealing damage. How much damage, I hear you ask? Well, good question, because I have no idea. There are no damage numbers in this old arc. Yeah, the Rex is so quiet. This is so weird. Okay, let's just put these. Holy, it gets so much health when you upgrade it. And melee, dude. Okay, this Rex is actually going to be really strong. I'm so getting this thing out to base. I was surprised how much the stats went up every time I pumped points into them though. So I killed a few things here and there on my way back home, but the true test would have to come against an alpha creature.
Wait, he already has the
Okay,
Rex
let's
team?
take out this alpha
God
raptor
damn.
for even more levels. 25,000 HP and then all melee. Oh my.
Kirk, if you can, send me your
Busted in this, dude.
send me
I
your
had to
friend
shove through
code.
quite a bit of meat with
Just
the
DM me
Rex
your
as
friend
well to show
code.
Such a quickly growing health pool. But already I was feeling
here, I
pretty
can even
unstoppable on
send
just
you
one
mine.
of these things. Just need a few of these, and I feel like the brood mother is. Well, I don't really know how.
You should have a
strong
number
the
like
brood
that in there
is, but
somewhere.
I feel like we'll rip through it.
I tried like
Oh,
3 versions of your
no.
name and it doesn't
My
pop
Flappy
up.
Dave
There's
just
so
flew
many
into the
people.
distance. Holy, why do I have all the Dimorphs on me? I whistled passive on Flappy to stop him dogfighting so we could both move on, and I soon made it back to the base. Sort of.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's-
dude,
that's actually,
we're so
um,
close to base. Keeps
That's
just-
code for his butthole.
This dude's driving me insane. Anyways, I parked
Definite
our new
butthole.
friend in the backyard and sorted out my inventory before queuing up more narcotics to cook up. Okay, I think I'm up for another cave about.
This just
now.
reminds me of that
I'm gonna
raid.
repair
Was
my
it
long
earlier
neck and
today?
stuff.
Dev, when somebody raided me.
I did have the scope
And I
attachment
just
to the
immediately
wall,
just-
left that on the rifle to
It's got
aim
some-
and hitting my shots.
Jaber, you
And
should have
on
been
day
here.
4,
I got raided.
hopped on
I was
the
like, y'all want to see me
go
get fucked
over
by a
to
bear?
this cave.
Boom, like
That's
7
the
seconds
cave
later, they're
the way
all
down
gone.
south.
Every single one of them
Stuff.
left.
Should they left?
Dude, I
Should
can't
they
even
left?
see where I'm at on the map. Oh wait, okay, this is it. Oh, got bodyguards outside the cave, man. Oh, can I not fit in my saber?
Well, I
in
figured,
this?
like, if
No way.
they gotta know what they're in
way.
for,
No
right?
way. No, I'm
Like, there's
in.
no point in them
But can I
finding
get
out slowly.
Okay, I can get in
Yeah,
now.
that's a
I
good intro.
squeezed back inside the cave once again, and it looked nothing like the one that we have nowadays.
Yeah, obviously don't know good television.
Really? Okay, I guess I'm going in on foot. Well, that sucks. I hope there's nothing in here like the last cave. Okay, this definitely is different. I don't totally know where I'm going. I'm kind of just following the staircase down. We got metal in here. I came across a green drop which had a ramshackle slingshot inside. The perfect weapon to protect yourself against nothing. Slingshots are terrible. There's a drop down. I'm definitely not dropping down. I don't have a way back up. Oh, okay. Here we got something. The first living creature I came across was a level 4 scorpion that died to one shot from the long neck. Just one scorpion. Okay, this is looking similar-ish. There's just nothing in. Okay. Feeling like the American sniper out here, dude. Oh! This is not good. Luckily, the snakes only took one headshot to drop, but I was running out of ammo rather quickly. I'll take a pike. Okay, well, I hope there's like nothing else down here because I have 2 bullets. Nice. I soon came up on the actual artifact, but it was being guarded by a couple of critters. There's an Aranio in the artifact. I shot both of the rifle bullets at the scorpion, but it didn't die, so I had to whip out the pike to finish the job. Okay, this pike's actually about to clutch up so hard. Now going in to actually fight the spider, it appeared to be more of a gang rather than a single Aranio. Ow, ow, ow. Do any of these have stimberries? No. I snagged the artifact and started making my way out of the cave before hitting the inevitable nap. Oh, yep, here we go. Okay, back awake. Let's get out of here. I made it back to my saber and hopped on to squeeze him out of the cave and run back home. Let me out, man. Okay, finally. Alright, that wasn't as pleasant of an experience. Swimming through a river on day 41, I got hit by quite the combo of a Sarco and piranhas both attacking me at the same time. And as soon as I killed one of the angry carnivorous fish, its dossier opened up just to jump scare me. Oh, Joe! Oh! Anyways, when I finally made it back home, I stored the artifact away in the box out front, and I immediately got to cooking up more gunpowder for bullets. Here, give me more rifle bullets. Gotta stay strapped. Alright, I'm gonna take this Rex out, kill some stuff, get some food in it, heal it up. Now I'm gonna go fight that Alpha Carno and like mega level it. The Alpha Carno that I'm referring to is the one that I saw on the Metal Mountain back on day 12. I was hoping it would still be there, as that would probably give me enough levels for this Rex to be boss ready. I mean, if it isn't already. It's 1100 melee, dude. Actually wicked. Just mobbing
Knocked out a
everything.
140
Alright, that's a
RG,
decent
25
amount of
points
healing.
in
I know
melee
there's an
health,
Alpha
stun,
Carno on a
26
mountain way
weight.
over here. Might as well go for it to kill
not
it.
bad.
Maybe I'll get some good weapons or something from it. I may or may not have devoured a few smaller life forms on my way over to the Carno, and I actually ended up finding another one before even scaling the Metal Mountain. Oh, what? This wasn't even the guy I was going for, but okay. Dude, that was ridiculous. I killed that so quick. And look how much experience I just got. All right, 35,000 health and then even more melee. This is ridiculous. This whole time I was worried about having low level creatures. Nah. If I get a few of these Rexes, the brood mother's just getting toasted. No doubt in my mind. Level 75, what can I unlock? Scuba. Water reservoir? Did I even get any good weapons from that? Carno, I didn't even notice. No? Well, since the Rex was now all leveled up, I stopped my way back home with it. Okay, now that I got my Rex leveled up and stuff, it's gonna take a while to heal. Back to looking for a Dodic so I can expand
Bro, I
the
keep hearing shit.
gates around this full thing.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, Kirk.
And these spike walls can be
Fucking,
broken
I'm
super
zoning
easily
out.
by
Been a long
now.
day. Yo, knocked
It's
out.
been shown before.
Oh.
Anyways, I crafted up a
Fucking,
bunch of
I'm on another
flank arrows
planet.
and hopped on Floppy Dave to go out and scout the mountains. Last time I checked, all the Dodics were low level, so hopefully natural selection took care of them by now and new higher level ones had appeared. Dude's just taunting me. Finally, on day
I have a
43,
new
by
answer.
pure accident, I actually found a very decent level rock ball hiding under a tree. Dude's hiding. Oh, it's a level 88. Okay, I'll tame this. Let me.
All
I
right,
don't
Kirk.
want this dude
Let me
causing
know.
an issue
Make sure
when I
you
get
got that.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
I haven't bought anything on my Steam in like 2 years. So
this crossbow makes the same sound effect as the bow, dude. Okay, it's out. It's out though. All right, I gotta be quick. I'm freezing up here.
I have a
surrounded
noob
the
question.
Dodic spikes
Oh my
before
God.
flying back
I
home
probably
with
have a
bugs
fucking
since that
brilliant
cold
answer
one
for
really
it.
Took a hit in my health. Now, I was wondering whether medical brews were a thing. I couldn't see them in the engram page. However, the industrial cooker was a thing, so I assumed they existed. The other option for fighting the cold
Maywing
would, of course,
clones,
be for
you know,
armor,
the
but that was
Meguana.
slightly out of my budget at
You
the moment.
actually
It's
feed-
so much pelt for
How do you
fur
actually
that
feed
is
the baby dinos?
absurd.
You just put it
I
in
guess
this
I haven't
inventory.
ventured over
Just
to
picture it as
Somalia.
like a
I
feeding
definitely
trough.
could do that. But first, I had to go
Oh, thank you,
and
Kirk.
do
Thank you for the support on the stream. I appreciate
so
that.
I hopped on the trike to farm up some Mayho berries and then returned back to the very sleepy ball with Flappy Dave. And after feeding it the berries and a few narcotics, I made my way back to base. On day 44, I queued up more narcotics.
Is
and
this
I actually
PvP?
wanted to go out and farm up a couple of forges.
Do I have to
Since the
give
two
the
that I
Meguana
had
food?
were
Yeah,
out of metal, the addiction would soon be knocking on
well,
my
yeah, I
door.
mean, it
And when
eats-
that
it eats
happens,
if it's
I better
in its
be prepared
inventory.
to smelt metal quickly.
Yeah, I got you, brother.
I also filled them all up with wood so I could go out and actually farm the metal next. Alright, this is gonna be super cursed. Have my RG follow me, run out to the metal mountain on the Yankee. Yeah, not being able to tame that Quetzal,
I
and
just-
having to run all the
put it
way
this
over
way,
to farm
you
the
have
metal
tech
for
troughs
Yankee
unlocked.
was
I have a tech
really,
trough full
really
of
painful.
meat
But even more
next
painful
to
was
it,
the sight
and
of my
then the
forges not
Meguana
cooking
full
anything,
of
so
meat.
I had to power through.
Also.
A few minutes of skedaddling up the mountain later, I finally got to smacking up the rocks.
And like once a day, I just go hit the button to
Say,
like auto stack it.
why is this guy flying so fast? Why are you flying so fast, dog? You fly too fast for
It's this
some good.
fucking guy.
Yeah, the RG was tweaking out a little bit, but I made the first back and forth to base just before.
Yeah, must
the
be
end
the
of day.
alpha on the
And
server.
when I returned on day 45, the epic metal grind continued. I did 2 more laps to base full of metal before
Yeah,
calling
for
it
food
for the metal run.
effectiveness.
I was pretty locked in during it as well because I completely forgot that I was taming something. There we
Actually,
go, we got
and a
more
little
metal
bit.
coming up.
To get-
Oh,
make
I
sure
forgot
it
about my
covers the
Dodic.
area you want it to cover.
Definitely woke up. I rushed back over to it, and surprisingly, it was still asleep. So I quickly force-fed it a bunch of narcotics down its throat. I completely forgot about this thing, man. Holy
Just
man,
make sure
they
you
take
actually put it
forever
in
to
nursing
tame.
mode.
Back at the crib on day 46, I transferred all the smelted metal ingots over to the smithy.
Zion,
and I flew back
my
up to
biggest
babysit the
suggestion
Dodic for a minute.
These
Need
days when
more
I knock something
narcotics.
out, I just get the fuck out of there. Like knock it out, fly out of render. As soon as you're out of render,
A
oh,
quick little
knock it
lawn
out,
mowing session
feed
later, I
it,
filled
and then
up
get the
both
fuck out of
my
render.
hustles with narco berries
And
got
it
the
will
cooking
just
one. What?
it'll just tame up.
Anyways,
Nothing
I
happens
crafted
if
up a
it's
bunch of stone
if
arrows
it's
so I
if
could turn
you're
them
out
into
of render and
trunks for
nobody's in
future
render, it's
taming
in
endeavors.
stasis and
Now,
nothing's gonna
after a
happen to
proper
it.
lawn mowing session, it's only fair that I also stock up on spoiled meat, so I brought the Rex out to do a little bit of population control
Werewolf.
around the Ark, starting with an alpha raptor.
Werewolf.
Once all that's spoiled, I made it back home on day 47 and queued up all the narcotics I could.
Hell no.
I then crafted 2 bear traps as I was preparing to go out and tame another Rex soon. Since picking up structures is not a thing, that also meant farming more stone dino gates by hand. I also did not forget to check on the Dodic every now and again. It was actually coming pretty close to being tamed, so I decided just to wait around with Pigeon Dave. Dang, finally, man, this took forever. Rock. Alright, let's slowly get this thing back to base. Holy, why is it so fast? Oh, what? It's so quick. No way. It's so quick. Why is the Dodic so fast? This is amazing though, I'm not complaining at all. Holy, the RGs walk so goofy. I don't think I've ever noticed this. Anyways, with the
Maybe we
Dodic
can
brought
redeem
back to
ourselves
base,
on
I
TikTok
crafted a
one day
saddle
by doing a
for it and I
TikTok only
immediately
giveaway.
took it out for a test drive. Please tell me these reduce stone.
The problem is everybody's in TikTok for like 4 minutes. I either make fun of them or they show up in Twitch. That's how it turns out.
Gateways for another Rex tame. Now I was
Like,
hoping
that's-
I could find the
there's really no
opposite
in
gender of my
between.
Rex to maybe start breeding them. But
That is
honestly,
true.
I take anything
And
high
like
level since
every
their stats are
squeaker
crazy.
we've ever gotten has
I
come
was
from
also
TikTok,
pretty sure that breeding was
by the
just
way,
pretty bad.
which is
in this
weird
old
because
version of
it's supposed to be adult.
Nevertheless, I hopped on Flappy Dave
Crazy.
and we set out to look for more big boys. This is my first time over at the snow. Holy, there's so many
Shocker.
Quetzals on this map, and I can't tame them. Oh, Alpha Rex. Okay,
we've had
we
a
got
couple of those on the
some
server recently.
Snow dinos, not a ton. There are
Fucking
Rexes here
insane.
though, which is nice. I also landed by a
Tune
yellow
it out,
dropper
bro.
and I was greeted by a
Say what
family
I
of
say.
penguins. Luckily for them though,
Figured
I
out.
was not in need of polymer at the moment, so they got to
I'm
live.
older than you. I have more
Dude,
patience.
I just been ignoring them in the in-game chat. They're not taking us
Oh,
to Discord.
I don't like it. The in-game chat. I've already told people 1,000 times. Like, I don't even see the Discord because, like, when I'm streaming, I normally have the Discord behind the screen so I can pull it up to show pictures and shit.
Max level. No way.
So,
This thing could
I
be
normally
so
don't even see
strong.
that.
I had to do a little bit of crowd control around the area to make trapping the Rex easier. Oh, does it suck? No.
Yeah, if they're not typing in the
I don't
Discord
understand
for
why
help,
Raptors
I
attack
help them anyway.
Rexes. In this
Well,
version.
I've told everybody I fucking play on Xbox. I can't see
With the trap
anything
all
anyway.
set up and
Like,
ready,
there's
I flew
no.
back out to politely nudge the Rex and lead it in. It amazes me how quiet they are, but like Carnos are so loud. Bang, got it. I had to fight off the entire Dimorph Air Force before I could finally land and start shrinking it out.
Why are we playing the Christmas music? I mean, I guess
Since
it's almost
was using the
Christmas time,
crossbow
but
to knock this thing out, I had to pause halfway through the process and drag a dead saber over to the Rex so it would eat it and get its health back. Now, with a max level Rex like this, I did not want to take any chances of it getting attacked or messed with in any way. So I packed up a raptor and a saber before pulling out my sickle to farm fiber and crafting the spike walls as well. As I was farming the last few spikes, I
Alexis
didn't
is
even
back.
notice that my
Fucking
bird
Drake
Flappy
arrows
Dave
did
was
more
under attack.
damage.
And by the time I saw what was going on, it was already too late. Dude, I had my mic off. I wasn't looking and Flappy Dave literally
What was that?
dies. Are we serious?
Frank arrows did more damage back in the day, didn't they?
Dude.
Like, they
are we
actually did health
serious?
damage?
Well, I still have a flyer in my RG, which is good, but now I'm kind
Trank
of
arrows?
stranded over here by the Rex.
Yeah.
they do a lot. They do health damage now too.
Spiking it off. I surrounded the trap
feel like
and
they don't do
spikes,
as
and I
much.
now had
No,
to run
no,
all the
they
way
don't.
back to base, which wouldn't be much of an issue if I.
But I'm
also
kind of
didn't get
surprised
attacked halfway
the
through.
fucking internet
Anyways,
hasn't
once I made
fucking
it
gone
back to
out yet
base, I
again.
had to
The
repair
power,
all
like,
my
it's
armor.
ripping outside right now. I can't believe it's not playing through the mic.
Forges are done too. Okay, well, let's fly
Fucking
over in the
killed them,
RG. I
saved
need to
it.
get some.
I really thought the
prime meat,
neighbors were
13
just fucking
Rex,
getting it,
and then
bro.
I guess if I can find one, I'd like to tame another
That's
Pteranodon.
one lucky man
Good
over
one
there.
that is. I looked at all
Bang,
the PTs in the
bang,
area,
bang.
and I actually found a level 96, which was good enough.
Bro, at that point, it's
But I
one
first had to get the
one
Rex
yucky
teamed,
gal.
So I landed in the trap and
Ain't no
fed it a
man
bunch of
cared that
narcotics
much.
And headed back out to source prime meat. It is a very blue. That's an egg. That is not a Dodic. Okay. That makes
It's a
sense.
very blue
Can I
Dodic,
find
this
an
dumb
alpha
motherfucker.
raptor? That would make things
I
very
like
easy.
Grady.
Oh, here we go. I hit the raptor a ton of times with the RG, but honestly, it was just taking so long to kill that I decided to fly back home, get my Rex, and deal with the alpha in seconds.
He's like young as shit, though.
Whoa,
Isn't
he's
he?
at my base.
He's like 18, 19.
So with the
Yeah,
primate secured,
like
I
he
walked
just
over to the
graduated
sleeping
high
Rex
school
and fed it.
this year
Insane
or
what
last year, I think.
All right, let's go try and.
Bro's
tame that
killing it.
Pteranodon
The amount of
as well
subscribers
while
he
this is
has,
taming.
the
I'm gonna
video,
have to
like
kinda
the
babysit it,
views
might
he
as well be in
pulls.
the area
I don't
Insane.
understand how he doesn't have more
But I first
subscribers
had
for
to
the
actually
the
find
video
level
like
96
count that he
PT again.
pulls. I mean,
Since
everything's
I'm
like
kinda
2
lost
million
in all the
plus,
other countless
but he's
birds,
only got like
seen that
600,000
96 bird
subs,
anywhere.
500.
Oh, there it is. I quickly ran around the area, munching up anything hostile and carnivorous.
I don't know.
So
I like
faced no
Syntac, but he's
issues
got to
when
pull his
trying
shit
to
together,
get
man, or he's just gonna his
Before
fucking
getting to
channel's
that,
gonna
though, I
die.
fed the Rex again since all
Shit,
the
I think
prime meat that
YouTube
I
pays
gave it
like
had spoiled by
7
now.
grand for a million
How does
views.
it get stamped? Oh, really? Oh, you're cooked, big dog. It was out of stamina.
cooked,
It was
big
on the way
dog.
down. Somehow pulled stamina out of its butt. I mean, I guess you'll have to do. Oh my. That'll work. Now, I wanted to spike off the Pteranodon as well, so for that, I needed hide again. Obviously, there was this giant Bronto just absolutely begging me to turn it into some, but I did not account for the fact that it would fight back and hit the PT. No! Bro just totally screwed my taming effectiveness. While babysitting both of the dinos, I quickly farmed up a couple of campfires and I threw some meat on them to cook as I was all out of food. Anyways, the Rex ended up taming first, so I gave him a name.
Yeah, what's so J Bear? My big deal with him is he's become kind of like
On day 52, the
Axeman.
Pteranodon
Like,
tamed
I
as
like
well, so I
Axeman.
whistled both of them
Bro, they
to
don't
follow
like
me,
the
but
game
quickly
anymore.
changed my mind with
Like,
the
they just
PT and I'm
don't.
stuck.
They're
Oh,
doing
I
it
know,
for
this verse is gonna be
views.
annoying. Wait,
and you
don't I
can
have a
tell,
saddle?
and that's
Oh,
fine.
did I
Like,
never
it's their
get the
job,
saddle
whatever.
off of- Ooh,
Fucking
I
fake
totally
it
just
better.
never grabbed the
My
saddle
God.
off of his body. Shoot. It was all
Jesus
over
Christ.
the as I had a genius plan
My fucking-
already in
Back
mind.
to the
What I
game.
did was
God, I
grabbed
hope
the
so.
Rex saddle
But, I
off
mean,
of Big
it's
Dave
all
and
the
your
used
fucking
it to
shit
build
we
Big
had.
Dave.
It's your job.
Then
Fake
made
it.
the PT
Do
follow
something. Figure it the
Ultimate
fuck
Dave
out.
before putting it back on Big Dave
For
and
God's
putting
sakes,
it
I
on
faked
Big
90% of
Dave.
my relationship with
PT
what, my
went
second
for
wife,
5
third
weeks,
wife?
Big Dave's
One of
feet.
them.
There we go. This is working out better for me. Oh, I
was able to figure that the
forgot
fuck
about my
out.
Campfires too with that food I cooked. I'll have to fly back for that. When I returned back to the crib, I farmed up a new Pteranodon saddle and put it on the bird. So I ran back inside to repair my
I'm
hatchet
hyped for
before
the new,
hopping
like,
on the RG to
NPCs
go
you're
out
gonna
and
be
get
able
the
to, like,
thatch and wood.
I just want a
Tamer.
sex dungeon, dude. I want to be able to dress them up. If I could have 10 waifus walking on my base, like if I could just turn my fucking survivor mates into waifus, like naked anime chicks, I'm down. I would do like sex slave partners, like one a fucking waifu dude, one a waifu chick, you know, just to appease everyone in stream. I'm down. It's so dumb they don't have any good skins for the robots.
Crafted up how many? 25.
surprised
Let's
nobody's
see where
made
this
them.
gets.
They're just throwing the
Just
first
hasn't
person.
approved them.
Rexes inside,
Yeah, the
so
first
we're not
person
gonna
that
give
fucking
away
makes a
the
waifu skin
building.
for the
The
survivor
Ultimate
mates
Dave had a
is
bunch
gonna
of
make
levels on
money.
it
Gonna have
already, so I put a
7
few
million
points in the
downloads.
health
Yeah, it's gonna have 7 million downloads, and they can charge $20. If it was $20, I'd buy it right now. We would stop this video mid-go right now if somebody posted me a link of that.
Okay,
I would go
need
put it on all my
one or
shit.
2 more gates here, but this is slightly bigger.
He would
and
do a
then
24-hour
it's not
stream, they did
huge,
that.
but it'll be
Yeah.
enough space since I can just park.
It
my
would be
Rexes
nothing.
right
I'd
up
make
against
robots
the
until
walls,
I ran out of
so
fucking
just
materials in my
push
base.
them farther back 'cause of the spikes. On that note, I flew back to finish farming the last couple of dino gateways and actual gates for them that I needed as well.
I bet they're like, somebody's probably making them. They're just not getting approved. Or that.
Yeah, I don't know what the approval process is, cause like,
Okay,
Tigers
we're
can't get
filling
skins
in all
on them.
these gates now, so it's like
well,
you know,
like
an actual
they have
wall
skins,
system.
a couple.
I have a little
Oh, they
gate
have
They're
right
they're
here,
dumb.
but
They're like
it's
make
not
it
gonna be
quieter,
big.
make it
It's not
whatever.
gonna
They don't
work.
have any. And then some of the skins are considered like real mods because it makes them
Now
like the
that my
one that's most
compound is
downloaded
fully
makes
filled
them
with the gates, I can
active
demolish all of the
while you're
spikes.
not
Also,
in
that small
render.
gap in my gates, I decided to craft up a few stone pillars.
But it's
and
like a
fill it in
mod
so it
mod.
wouldn't drive me
Yeah,
crazy knowing
that's
that there's
probably
a
like a
small
mod
hole in the
mod.
wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I place these how I want? Oh yeah, that'll work just fine. Sweet, man. Look at all this room I have. I also crafted another Rex
Some of
saddle
the
for the
fucking
Ultimate
robots'
Dave,
voice
so I
lines,
can move
crack
him around
me
the
up.
compound.
They do for a
Anyway,
while,
it's
bro.
time
But you know
I
how
like
much
to
many
advance into
fucking
another
hours I've spent
station.
listening
A
to them.
fridge and a grill. Wait, grills exist, right? Yeah, they do. Okay. I already had everything in my base to craft the industrial grill. I just had to figure out where I would actually place it. See, I'm already running out of space in here now. Okay, it doesn't matter if the grill's outside. Let me just cook up some foundations for it.
J-Bear, why are you
Okay,
not
there's
in
my
Discord?
Foundations. Let's place this grill. Bang. As for the fridge, I needed polymer and electronics. So I grabbed some cementing paste from the smithy and
Bro,
I
it's
queued up some
fucking
hard polymer as
5
well as
a.m.
the
for you
10
again.
electronics.
What the fuck are you
And
doing, bro?
I need more crystal, which I might have to fly out and get.
Finish this
Anyway,
video.
let's light up this.
I'm digging it. I want
This
to.
food. Not gonna have a problem with it anymore.
Let's
With
let
the
it
grill
be.
busy cooking, I hopped on the RG and I flew up to the volcano to get the crystal situation sorted. Man, that Quetzal's just taunting me. Man, there's so much metal up here. Oh, I wish I could farm this so badly.
Nice, Zion.
I
Get it
did
tamed
grab
up?
some obsidian and metal while I was up here anyway, so when I
just join
returned, I
the
crafted the
Discord,
fridge
man.
and filled the forges. And this,
I gotta hear your
I-
voice
the
if I go to
generator.
sleep.
Bang.
I
Oh
bet
wait,
it.
I forgot. You need to make a cable
What do you
box
mean?
and stuff for this. This is old, man.
I like
So you
a
go
fucking
vertical
old
cable,
days
no,
terminology.
outlet. and then
That's that
That how you
video
guys
about-
spoke on
next
the
to
fucking
that.
Mayflower on the
So
way
you
over
need
here?
wood. For some reason, it requires wood. First place this, yeah. So the cable snaps to the generator.
Hey, Ranger.
Snap cable box. There we go. Now it's
Piss him
powered.
off enough.
Oh,
Come
another
here
strike
and
by
yell
the
at me.
bat.
Cooked what my grill produced and then threw it in the fridge, along with all the other spoilables that I had.
Like how the
laying
fridge
around in
looks
my boxes.
exactly the
I then
same.
had a short
The fridge
but
is
intense
literally not
contest
changed.
with the fridge, which got interrupted by
Been
my rude
fucking
neighbor
a
knocking
decade,
on
the
my
fridge
gates
looks the
and
same.
shaking my whole screen. Get out of my base, dog. Well, at least now I have the perfect excuse to go and take the
We'll
ultimate
find a
date
chisel
on
and some
spin
stone
around the block
tablets
and get
right
them
near
some
the
free
10
levels. However,
Commandments.
I was mainly going out to look for alpha creatures since they give the most XP. So my disturbing
The
neighbor
J-Bear,
actually
how
got
was
to
he?
live. Holy metal
Like
right
meeting
here,
Jesus
dude.
and stuff. Was it
Oh,
cool?
I'm on the volcano, man. I'm on the wrong mountain. Here we go. Finally an alpha.
J-Bear's first dinner was the first dinner.
Killing just
Peter's
one
first dinner
alpha
was the
raptor
last
got
supper.
me enough levels to pump the HP up to 35k. So now I can dump all the rest of the levels into melee damage, making it over to the backside of this mountain.
These
I
Rexes are
actually
better than
found
our
out
Rexes now,
Volcano
by the
just
way.
Chilling here since day 12, so I started
Texas are
beef
kind
with
of
that next.
insane.
Bro,
This Rex
I
is
have a
pretty strong
fucking
now,
I have
too,
a
which is
screenshot.
nice. That being
It's
said,
in
I
Discord, so
slowly
I
but
put it up there a
surely
long
made
time
my
ago.
way
But
back
after
to
my
base,
fucking
while
wipe and my
also
PC,
force-feeding
everything's
us some raw
mixed
meat
up
every now
again.
and then to help
But it's
it
a
with the
level
healing
30
process.
Rex I
Alright,
had
I think it's
with
time we go
like
for another-
34,000 health
Okay,
and
okay,
1100
I
melee
also had no
on a
idea
level.
how this monkey got inside
No,
my
60
compound,
some.
So this must have been
It was a
OG Kipper,
60
the
perfect tame, so it was probably like
pre-reincarnated
70.
himself. With this new side quest
I
on
was
my
told when
hands, I
Jesus
grabbed
was
some
around,
berries off the
he
truck
was
and
for the
slowly
younger
pushed the
generation.
monkey to feed it.
Them fucking youngins and
Not
Jesus,
your monkey.
anyways.
Wanna tame you. Oh,
Fucking
that's gonna take
whippersnappers.
forever to tame. I'm not spending the time to do that. Sorry, OG Kipper, the pre-reincarnated. Maybe in another version of Ark, we could have tamed you. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to go get another artifact.
Hey, bro, I'm
I
expecting
think I
you to
need
be in
go the
Discord before I go to
lava
bed.
Cave. I know that's one I could go to. What else could I do? There's Lava Cave, Skylord Cave, Carno Cave, and then the Pack Cave. Alright, I think we'll do the Pack Cave. I think that's closest. This time, I wanted to be a little bit more prepared than the
Walking
last
around the
time that I
desert
went
in
to
their
a cave. I needed
Birkenstocks.
more
Them
rifle
stupid
bullets for my
fuckers
long neck.
anyways.
However, I remember that a pump shotgun was a thing as well. So I checked to see what I needed to craft that.
J-Bear didn't hop on board until the Crusades.
Let me go farm some
Fucking
good,
hippies.
you know,
That's what I'm saying. He didn't hop on board until the
Let's get to farming
Crusades.
this obsidian. I got more metal than obsidian from that. What? That makes sense. On day 58, I flew back to the crib to get the hard polymer crafted for my everyday carry boomstick. Boom. Okay, there's a pump shotgun. Is a hollow scope thing? It was pretty pricey on the electronic side of things, but I could afford it with the silica pearls that I had lying around. So I queued up the electronics and I waited around to
Drake
get the
and I
scope
were
set.
smashing
There's
it
my
out, bro.
hollow
I've
scope.
I've
Now
give
I
you
need
all the
some
props in the world.
actually, making bullets, which I'm gonna need spark powder for. I do have a ton of charcoal.
The suave
Did you see that J-Bear
motherfucker.
got a
I might
copy
make
of
a few
Zero.
more mortar and pestles. Where's my Anki?
No, I don't know he
Did I
didn't.
leave it on the metal mountain? Oh, I totally did. I
Jillian
immediately
said
flew over and
I
thanked
don't care
him
what
for still
Jillian
alive
said.
and well. Oh, dude, I just left them up here. My bad.
Jillian doesn't play
Bad
anymore.
about you. Well, I need you to farm spark powder for me now. Let's go back to base, get this crafting,
Or she
come
abandoned
back
us.
for more. I did stop by a yellow drop near my base, but the loot inside was utter garbage. So I just returned to getting the spark powder crafting and placed 2 new mortar and pestles down
Fuck
for
you,
the
we're not
gunpowder.
getting ferrets,
Alright, here
bro.
we go.
It's not
Finally making some
happening.
Shotgun bullets. Okay, I've got rifle bullets.
So,
I've got
here's my
arrows, and I
thing.
got
Like,
shotgun
I would
bullets.
like
Should be
ferrets.
enough. Let's head out to the pack cave.
I
Once
don't
made it
trust
to the
her
cave,
boss.
I headed inside, and as with all the caves,
I
the
don't. I
layout
think that
was
everything she
similar
said
to
about
what we have
him
now.
are fucking
But
bullshit.
The entire cave was just a glowing
They're probably
green
almost
square
dead.
rock type
I
of
guarantee you
cave.
they're not
Oh, there's like a
Deegland.
little small bridge path here that I gotta navigate. Okay, that wasn't there last
She's
time.
only worked there for like 3 months.
Version
She's like on the
does
3rd
today.
fucking time.
Not seen any
3
creatures yet.
half the
Oh,
paychecks she's gotten have been
too
late.
soon. Let's try this out. What is that sound?
And then,
effect?
like, I just
what
I
is
just
the- What
don't.
is the sound effect when you use the gun? Hold
Like,
up.
I would
gotta
consider
find
a
another
ferret
gun.
someday, but I want it
left
from
with the
like
saber in
baby.
park as it couldn't fit further into the cave, so I had to continue on foot. I also just started freezing, so I had to hurry up a bit. Forgot how big this cave is. Okay, I'm seeing bats down there. Oh, they're breaking my armor. That's not good. The shotgun's kind of terrible. It is only primitive, I guess. I hear more. What? Oh my! Where did you come from? Oh my! They soak so many hits.
Maybe they're
with
sharp
only
teeth
my
are
gauntlets gone, I was already
like
taking a
puppies
lot
to
more
me,
damage.
damn.
So I couldn't
I'm running
really
away
afford
from the
more fights,
150.
I just had to go get the
It's
artifact
knocked out.
and
Let's
get out.
pray.
The artifact's
Yeah,
up
I just
How
feed
do
him
I
and then
get there,
fucking
though?
peace
In the
out.
newer versions, you just
It's a
grapple,
Rex,
so there's
right?
No grapples, obviously. The water to get close to the artifact room was also not safe, and my time here in the cave was
was an
running out.
Archie.
Dude, he just came on the. How do I get there? Oh, I'm dying. I gotta get somewhere warm. Okay, I gotta heal here for a second. Okay, so while I've been healing here, I've been doing some
RG.
research.
You're
on the way
fine
that I
then.
need to get to that
As long as you
artifact
leave
that's
render fast enough, they're
basically
golden.
walk and talk, I
Just
guess. I've been
don't
doing
go back
research,
into
and
render
basically
until
the way
it's
that
up.
I can get this artifact is I've got to swim.
That's like
There's
when
no
Jillian and I
grapples,
tamed
so
all
I
of
have to
our
swim
RGs.
through
I'd knock
some
out like
rocks.
4 or
So
5 at a
that's how I
time
make scuba.
off the back of a
And
Griffin.
bullets and just hope and pray nothing else respawns in this cave.
I'd had like 2 mountains. I go to one mountain, knock out like 3 or 4, and then fly as quick as I could to the other mountain. And then I wouldn't go back to the first one until they were all tamed. Because if you're not in render, nothing happens.
And running back to base.
Yeah.
The only way to fuck it up is if you show up too soon.
Oh, I keep forgetting you. Repair stuff in the fabricator. With my armor patched up, I crafted more shotgun shells, and I looked into making the scuba tank and flippers. Okay, here we go. I'm geared up, prepared my armor, scuba, more bullets. Let's go back. Inside the pack cave on day 61, I made my way through the giant drop down, and I did see a couple of bats up ahead of me, so obviously I pulled up to talk business. What I did not expect though is to run straight into a whole country meeting. Holy man! Luckily the saber is actually pretty strong, so I packed up everything and moved on with my day. Once I was forced to continue on foot, I tried avoiding combat as much as possible since the primitive boomstick is not the strongest. However, peace was not always an option. Oh dude. Okay, stuff's spawning a lot more frequently in here now. I was also freezing again, but thankfully I had a torch on me and it gave off just enough heat for me to survive. Anyways, I made it back to the big open room with the water below, so it's time to get my toes wet. Okay, so this is the water I gotta jump into. Man, where do they come from? No, they're coming out of the walls. I actually just witnessed it come out of the wall. I can see one up there in the ceiling. Yeah, so I guess mesh cave dinos have been a thing since, well, as long as the Ark has been a thing. Anyways, once I
Day
healed some of my
fucking
health
one.
back, I put the scuba on and sent it right down into the water. And it did not take too long for the angry chihuahua fish to notice me and pull up with the whole gang. Oh my, I don't have time to look back. Do not look back. There's so many in here. No!
Bro's dead.
How do I get out of here? No, I
Bro
somehow
is so
made it out
dead.
of there to a little air pocket where
There's
I could
no
actually
fucking
breathe. However,
way.
I couldn't stick around for too long since the cold was really starting to get to me, even with the torch burning 3 inches from my face. Where's the artifact? No!
Just
Oh,
lucky bastard.
Bro's
my.
fucking.
Dude, what do I do about this cave? I have no idea how I'm gonna get this artifact or my stuff back. Hold up. Alright, this could be stupid. It could work though. Do flyers work in caves? Let me remake some armor real quick. I quickly crafted up a second set of flak armor, then grabbed some cooked meat, and I hopped on Pigeon Dave to go and try out my strategy. Oh, they work. They work. They work. This is so easy. I just don't know how I'm gonna get my stuff back. It's in the water. Well, at least I now had the artifact situation sorted. I literally just flew through the entire cave and up into the artifact room. Bro, why did
If
I
you just
not just do
volumetric-
this from the start? Are we serious?
Yeah.
I have no idea how I'm gonna get my loot back. I feel like I was so close to getting here. I got my
Always been a
artifact,
thing,
but I
bro.
wanna get my stuff back. I couldn't retrieve it with just.
You've
a
you
set of
not seen
flak
the people that are
armor, so I
like,
had to go
oh,
back to base
you must be
and
on single
to
player when I
extend
put in
and then come
volumetric,
up
and I'm
with
like,
a plan.
what?
At the very least, I could pick up my saber with the
What do you
RG
mean?
and carry it all the way back home while it's had its
Yeah, I'm on
mouth
single
open
player
the
with fucking
entire
80
time.
other people in
Looking
here
at my
hanging out.
boxes on day 62,
You
I grabbed
fucking
a
moron.
decent journeyman crossbow that I got from killing alphas. I then made new metal tools and I headed out to farm up a few campfires that I could
Do you even
place inside the
volumetric,
cave
bruh?
to warm up.
I've actually started volumetricing more lately because people are complaining they can't
Lastly, I
see.
stocked up on a bunch of arrows so I could kill as many piranhas
Apparently,
as possible.
the
with
watch
ease.
wanna see.
When I made it
I don't
back
care if
inside
I
the
can
cave,
see.
I flew all the way into the artifact room where I made quick work of a whole squad of snakes and bats. Then with the coast clear, I placed down my campfires and lit them to keep me warm. Once I healed up a bit, it was time to start taking out the angry fish. Getting their attention was pretty simple. I just had to dip my toes into the water for a fraction of a second and they would all appear right in front of me. How do they just appear as soon as I go into the water? Since they weren't the brightest, they followed me out of the water, so most of them beached themselves and died. The ones that didn't go up to the surface though got force-fed a few arrows on the house, of course. Okay. Oh, okay. It's definitely not back here. It's got to be down that.
Oh yeah, it'll be good,
After
Zion.
standing
You
around
can
the
pop to another
campfires
map.
For a minute, I dove back in and I entered
Just
the
remember
cave
when you go
before
back
it started
there,
to
or if
water
somebody
maze,
else
and I
goes in
spotted one of the
render,
Sarcos that was stuck,
it'll
so I
have
killed it.
issues.
Okay. I swear I died in here. Oh, I gotta get out. My oxygen. I forgot about oxygen. Luckily, I surfaced just in time, and there was plenty of fish on the ground to cook and heal with. I feel like I'm definitely going to need flippers. All right, let's go get flippers and scuba. One more trip back to base wouldn't hurt. When I arrived back, I made a new tank and flippers and headed right back in to finally retrieve my stuff. By the time I returned on day 63, some of the piranhas had respawned, so I had to approach the waters carefully. Hey, what are the odds my stuff's still here? That second Sarko was also stuck, so I shot a bunch of arrows up its nostril before swimming farther, but I had to turn around as another group of piranhas had emerged from the walls. Oh, I think my stuff might be cooked, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it back, dude. Alright, I think I've really got one more shot of trying to find my stuff here. After that, I'm giving up. I took the piranhas out and dove back in to look around once more. After killing another Sarko, I actually surfaced in another part of the cave that I'm yet to see. Oh, what? No, I didn't even make it into this. There were a bunch of bats that I had to take out before I could go and see what was on the other side. But thankfully, I could actually use the water to my advantage for once. Whoa! Anywho, with the coast somewhat clear, I ran up to see even more opposition ahead. Nah, I can't get myself. My stuff's cooked. I'm out of here. Don't want to lose.
No
my
pike is
everything
crazy.
there. It's not worth
Did
it.
they have a
On
pike
that
then?
note, I hopped back on Pigeon Dave and I
I remember, I feel
finally
like
left that
pike
cave
came
for
later.
good.
They had
Back at the
sword.
crib on day 64, I
he
had to
had a
grab
pike.
new weaponry
Oh, did he have
such
a
as the
pike?
long neck rifle. And I also wanted to make another scope for it since it was a pretty nice thing to have. However, for that, I was in need of more crystals,
Yeah.
so I flew back up to the volcano with
We're in
Pigeon
it.
Dave to stock up on it.
He had a pike before he died.
Finally, let's get that scope. I crafted the bullets for it and made a new spyglass and a sickle to complete the kit. That was a lot of work for one artifact, but now I know
Look at
flyers
this
work in
little-
caves. Anywho, my Pteranodon needed leveling.
I can't even
so
win by
I headed out to
cheating.
find an alpha creature that I could
Fucking
kill
Jeeves
for a bunch
got
of levels straight away. And for the
fucking
first time
20
in this
million
challenge,
gold.
I actually came across a drop that
He just
wasn't
pops in
completely
about it once
on
every
garbage.
fucking 45 minutes,
Flat
gamble
out,
all, alright, I'll take my 20 grand and
Not that I would
leave.
be crafting those anytime soon. Eventually, though, I did find an alpha raptor, so I chased it around for a hot few minutes since it just wouldn't stand still for anything. Man, this thing hits hard. How is this thing not dead? Why does my bird do so little damage? This thing better get a lot of XP. Come on. Okay, fine.
Off
I'll
of the
do it.
left.
With the Pteranodon leveled, I flew back home.
What's
and
that?
Almost crafted that flat gauntlets.
Look like a div.
Craft
Took
myself
his money
these
and left.
ramshackle
Jeep.
gloves.
See,
Nope,
Jeep
you gotta
not in
make
here
them a
anymore?
Fabricator. Never mind. I'm not doing that.
I don't see
Anyways, I didn't have a whole lot of rifle
he's in here.
bullets, so I wanted to make more, but my mortar
He's probably
knuckles
just
were
lurking.
looking
I think he's at
pretty
work,
empty
so he just
to
pops in
show,
every once in a while, but
meaning
he
it was
leaves
time
the
for my
lurk up.
Dodic to put in some extra hours for me.
See if I can
Alpha.
check how many people's in the
Yeah,
wash.
there we go. I got a bunch more bullets finally.
I don't know.
All right, let's go scout around for more Rexes. It's already
No,
day 65,
doesn't work.
dude. I'm really gonna.
Yeah,
my
I think
Rexes
it's-
are strong, but I'm gonna have to ramp this up. I'm not expecting this brood mother to be too strong, but still, you know, it's a whole
Goddamn.
brood mother being summoned into the overworld. While I was out
141?
looking around the metal
Wow.
mountain, I actually spotted something much bigger and stronger than the Rex. Oh, there's a Giga. A 116? Oh, dude, no way. This is the first Giga I've seen in this 116. Okay. Dude, that can be so good for the boss fight.
Keeper's one
Like,
of the
usually you're
flyers,
gonna be like,
November
well, you
13.
can't use a Giga in the boss fight.
Yeah.
The boss fight summons into the open world. I can use whatever I
Be a
want.
supporter.
Okay.
Dev,
here
yeah,
we go.
Dev,
I
be a
returned back
supporter.
to base to start preparing,
582
as a team of
hours.
this magnitude would need a lot of preparation. I would of course need metal dino gates instead of stone ones. So
I mean, in
had
his
to
defense,
farm up a
Jay Bear, I
ton
do
more
force him to
metal
go to
in the very
TikTok.
near
We're just
future.
currently banned
My
from
age is
TikTok.
still up on that mountain, I keep
Like,
forgetting.
banned.
That being said, I hopped on Pigeon Dave and I flew up to
I've
said
also only
metal
been here
mountain
for
to
2
feed the
weeks.
addiction, in the name of progress, that is.
Look
True.
at my taint, J Bear.
After throwing all that into the forges, I of course had to deforest part of the area for fuel. And I was not done with the metal either. I flew right back to my Anki to continue the grind for as long as I could before the mountain became too cold to bear. I did unfortunately have to pause throughout the night, but when the sun came up on day 6-7, I flew back to continue.
Day 6-7. Is that a taunt or a request?
Finally, on day
See, my
6,
first thought,
I
Jay
had
Bear, is it
enough
fresh
metal
showered,
and to
or is it
satisfy
after like a
my
work day?
addiction. So when
It's
I made it
like,
back home, I crafted
that
the
makes a
conveyor trap
difference.
and 4 metal gates needed. Okay, well I have the trap, but I'm pretty sure that there's a
That's a
weird rock
request.
formation
That's a
somewhere on the
request.
map where you only need 1 gate to trap a Giga.
For
let's
some,
search for
I'm
it. I
proud
don't
of you,
know where
brother.
it
You're a
is,
better
but I
man than
know
me.
what it looks like. Oh, this is it. This is it. Yeah, see, it's like a little trap, but I don't know if I can lead it all the way here. This is really far from where it is. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, I was not about to lead a Giga that could literally eat my Pteranodon whole halfway across the map. Okay, well, I've got the trap. I have a lot crossbows. Now it's just farming the narcotics. This thing's gonna be so bad to tame, but
Did
I
this
need it.
bro really?
Can't
I think he's
imagine
about
what I'm
to.
gonna be able to put in the melee on this thing.
Bro's
That being
got.
said, I
Me-
queued up as many
I know.
narcotics
Oh, they
as I
are
could,
metal. I thought he had
going
wood
out to
gate,
start the first
wood
of many
gates for
long
the fucking
sessions
Giga.
with the trike.
I didn't even know fucking Gigas were out back then. I never seen them.
Oh, I'm level 80.
We tamed the
Where do I
first
get
Giga
this?
ever on server 117.
Probably will never be rich enough
Probably like
that.
before this
Oh,
was
I need to be
like
level
the
85
thing.
for the Giga saddle.
But also never went looking for Gigas because
Anyway,
I
I
used
went
to
after
fucking
the
be
second
terrified of them.
long session.
We
and
tamed
after
our
that,
first
I
one
queued
with
up
6 of
in
us.
narcotics.
3
I'm
people
gonna
on
start making some
PTs,
arrows now, shrink
carrying
arrows.
other people
For
on
that, I actually
PTs,
flew back up to my
and then
PTs,
one
so
person
I
always
smacked up the
resting, and then
rocks
we
in the
cycled
mountain
through
for
as I
life
did
link.
call outs
Alright,
in chat.
crafting all these arrows, it's gonna drive me insane, dude. I might have to turn my
Yeah, it
head
was
at
like,
all. It's gonna
as soon
be
as the one
so
person
wild.
ran out of
But
stamina, I
having no
called
sound
it.
at all was
The other
also
person would
pretty
swap out.
dangerous alternative, since
That way
at
somebody
Ark,
always
you
had
can
stamina,
never
somebody
really
was
have your
always
guard down
carrying.
completely.
We kept the torpor up. We had it knocked out in fucking record time. Because like the whole server was assembling, coming for it. Because it was right after they
Okay,
released,
should be
and
enough
it was the
stone
first one to
arrows.
spawn.
Now let's start
So
converting
everyone
them
was
to
after it.
tranks. Back at the crib, I already
Hell
had
yeah.
tons and tons of narcotics waiting to convert. So I filled up my inventory and the crafting began. The crafting of the arrows literally took the entirety of day 70, but it had to be done. Okay, I have all of these tranks.
Used to take
Now it's
Quetzal
time to repair
label.
crossbows. I'm gonna need all of these. I repaired them all, then dragged the tranks over to them, and I loaded them all up
Day
as well, so I
71.
wouldn't lose any time during the tranking process. Well, that's 6 crossbows.
Did he skip
a
day
ton of
6, 7?
tranks. Now I need
No, he said it.
narcotics to keep it asleep.
Oh,
And it's
that
actually
was
down. That's some. I stored it all into the fridge for now, and I got back to work with the trike once more.
Yeah, that's what we were just saying, Finger. Like I
I
tamed
also did craft another
I tamed the
metal
first
diamond since
one
things could
on
go very
that ever
wrong,
spawned
especially
an
when
official
trapping
on
a
server
whole
1.
giga. I'm gonna try and make some canteens.
It was way back. It was back before
I queued
this.
quite a bit of
This is a
hardcore
new
metal,
thing,
the
but this
metal
is
over and
the
crafting
old
2
version that
canteens.
Grady did this
There
in.
you go. Got water. And I think I have everything to tame it. I hope. Okay. Probably gonna be cold up on the mountain. Let me make a campfire or 2 and bring some wood. I loaded Pigeon Dave up with the firewood, and I crafted 3 campfires before heading back out to that giga. I knew it'd be freezing up here. I'm gonna have to wait till day. That being said, I waited until the sun came up on day 72, and I made it over to the mountain where I last saw that giga. Okay, where is this giant thing? Man, where is this giga? This thing is definitely hiding in the forest. I barely saw it last time. I had a surprisingly hard time locating the giga considering its sheer size. As a matter of fact, the
use the
giga of
bathroom.
Ark is much bigger than its real life counterpart used to be. The Ark's giga is almost as massive as your mom. Oh, is that it? Yep, okay. I told you it was hiding out in the forest. This is going to be interesting. Oh, he's coming for me! I gotta get this thing out of the forest. I managed to drag it out into the open and make it fall down to the area below me where I would have a much easier time trapping it. Unless it just kept its aggro on me for centuries. Oh, what? Anywho, once it was distracted on day 73, I quickly set up the trap before flying back up to politely peck the giga. Now, since I'm literally just him, I got it stuck on the first try. Unfortunately, though, it did come with a price. No! No! Dude, we can't be serious. I ran over to place the last gate down as well, just in case one of the gaps was big enough for the giga to escape, but I now had it completely trapped. But I'm gonna have to go back home and get my PT now, though. This thing better stay in the trap, dude. And running back to base on foot was not smooth sailing either. Dude, I was taking a drink. Dude! There's no way. I got forced off the cliff by the Carno, and I somehow survived this absolute kneecap exploding fall. Alright, dude, this is just... Now, the Carno I could actually kill, however, I soon ran into more trouble, and I was actually nearly sent back to meet Pigeon Dave in the afterlife. Bro. Oh! Dude, this is really testing my limits. I'm gonna lose it. Where do they even come from? They see you from so far away. Dude. Now I got the gang of compies on me. My base is just up here. Surely I can make it. Literally on life support, though. Nah, you're not killing me this close to home. Back at base, I had to repair literally all of my armor, and when I hopped on my Tyrannodon to fly back, I couldn't even take off because of my weight. These arrows and narcotics in my inventory really do take up a whole lot of weight, and I'm gonna have to figure something out here. I think my best bet's my saber then. Bro. Yeah, not even the cat could carry me, nor Kermit. I guess I'm riding a Rex over there. I am riding a Rex to tame a Giga. I don't think this has ever been done in the history of ever. If it's out of the trap, I'm gonna lose one of my good Rexes. Luckily, when I arrived on day 74, the Giga was still inside the trap. Oh, it's still in the trap. Bang, dude. Alright, let me clear the area. Wow, I screwed up that gate placement. Look at the big hole. Well, the Giga seemed to be stuck, so I started knocking it out regardless.
It would have 100,000% not been in the trap back in the day either.
Deleted.
They used to get out of the traps like even under.
As
Man, that shit
expected, the
would've
Giga
jumped
took
out.
an unhealthy
Or it
amount
just
of
walked right over the
Trankos,
wall.
Yeah, it would've just-
considering
it would've just
shutting
phased
its
through
eyes.
it.
But finally, halfway into day
I mean, obviously
75,
this
it
is a
fell to the
remake
ground
of the old.
unconscious.
That's why.
Think I totally shot it on its way down, but I don't care. I had to feed it a ton of narcotics straight away since it loses torpor so quickly. And while that was taking its effect, it was time to go out and source prime meat. I'm just gonna sit and babysit this thing. I'm taking no risks. I munched a local Bronto and Spino for prime meat, then ran back to feed the Giga. And by the time I returned, it actually dropped to half of its torpor. So I instantly fed it another 40 narcotics or so. Yeah, the torpor drain on these things is scary fast, so I did not want to leave the Giga even for a second. This thing has 302,000 health. What? I mean, I know it's gonna go down, but like, that's still insane. It took a few minutes, but on day 76, I actually got the Giga's dossier, meaning the big guy had been tamed. Bang, dude. Now, since the Ultimate Dave was a name already taken by one of my Rexes,
Got
I had to get a
78,000
little more
health.
creative. Overseer.
180 fucking melee damage.
78,000
We raised some, dude. It was 2
melee.
weeks.
Oh,
Unofficial.
this is gonna be gnarly.
2 weeks.
Gnarly, I say. I demolished all the gates to get
78,000
some of my
fucking
resources
insane.
back, and I whistled the Giga to follow me back home.
Now imagine
Come
if
on,
you
we got places to be. What level am
get
I?
that thing
Level
inputted.
81. I need 4 more levels
Right.
before I can get a saddle for this guy. That didn't mean though I couldn't test them out. Low. I'll let you bite me.
I need to
Yeah,
get
this
the Giga
Giga
on the
would be
cluster.
unstoppable once I got it all leveled up. And even on my way
I
home,
can never find a
let it
high
lunch
level
through
one
a
that's-
couple of Brontos for some
Need to go over
experience.
and
Oh, I'm
fucking
not gonna be
look
able to
for
get my
more
Giga
tech
in. It's
Gigas.
alright, It's not like anything's gonna kill it. I need 4 levels
Where
to
they
even
spawn
make
at?
the saddle,
Strayos?
I guess.
With
Really, the
Strayos,
only
you
way
just
I
have to
can keep
go.
it
I
up is just go around
like for
killing
weeks. I
alphas.
spent every
Guess I'll
fucking
low-key
couple
do
hours
it,
going
let
over there
you
checking
run
for
it on,
him.
and then come back with the Rex. I did remember seeing an Alpha Rex out in the snow, so I headed right over to see if it's still around or not. And while flying over the mountains, I spotted yet another victim for my army. Oh, that's a 116. I need to come back and tame that. Anywho, the Alpha Rex was in fact still alive and out in the snow. So I flew back home.
Trying to
get
think at
Big
this
Dave and
this
sent
point,
the
I
long
think even
march
if you
over to
bred,
him.
I don't
So
think there's an
making a trip
imprint
out
at
there-
this point.
I'm gonna have to wait till it's day. It's too cold. Once the sun
think so.
rose above the horizon, I continued the journey into the snow. Okay, this might be a controversial hot take, but I actually really prefer the snow being only that one mountain with the blue obelisk. I don't like the snow being on that mountain. It's kind of nice. Like, I'm enjoying a more greener island, I guess you could say.
I do miss the
Unfortunately,
colors.
Even though it was daytime, I was still freezing.
I miss the
so
colors
I had
of the
to keep
trees,
things up
yeah.
a notch and hurry up. Where is this Alpha Rex? Oh, there it is. Okay. I really
Finger,
hope I
thank you
can
for the
kill this
follow.
and I'm not
Welcome
just
in,
being an
brother.
Idiot. It's level
We
56,
streamed
like,
we
it's
streamed and
not
played Ark for
low.
16 hours a day. We had a giveaway,
Like, I'm not
and so we're
getting
just kind of
away.
chilling watching the
Oh, no
video.
way, I can just
But we
not
normally
get
do
it.
play on that
Oh, no,
cluster
I'm
right
already
there.
getting it bloody.
It's a pretty
This
fucking
is
rad
just
place to hang out and
don't worry.
play.
This should provide me with some pretty decent levels, hopefully for my character
fucking
at
laughing
least.
at the
I also
name.
got a nice set of tools from the Rex, but nothing crazy. So I grabbed the skull
Fingering-
trophy
fingering
and
elf.
leveled myself
I like
up
it.
to level 83. I guess we'll go back to base. Let's
Yeah,
go
Jaybear's
around
got you in the
for more
server.
alphas.
I was gonna
I'm
fucking
really
log
gonna
off,
need
but I told
another
everybody I was gonna
Alpha
watch this
Rex.
video when I got off anyway. So
Though.
we had some people that
Those
wanted to
fucking
watch it, so here we
fucking-
are watching the
Oh,
video.
Alpha Raptor right here. Might as well, dude. Might as well. It was level 8. Okay, that did nothing. I arrived back at base on the early morning of day 78. Before going out to scout for more alpha dinos, though, I wanted to put my new trophy up for display.
got off a
I
lot
unlocked
here.
the trophy wall mount.
Yeah, we
and
do.
hopped on Kermit to
We
head
get
out
off-
and
we
get
get
a
off a
little
lot
bit of
here.
paste from the
Speaking of
Bucky
that,
Boys.
did we show him? No, I don't have the energy right
Okay,
now.
I'm out looking for bugs.
Swing
that
by
I
to
can
fi-
kill
tomorrow,
on
Fingerhead.
Kermit
I'll show you
to get
me getting
cementing
fucked by a
base
bear.
So I can make this
Pretty good
trophy
time.
mount for this Alpha Rex that I just got. And also, this
I mostly
trike
play
looks
smalls,
sick on it.
just
Hello,
work
Buggy
nights.
Boys.
So
Why did
Fingerhead,
I
our
skip
cluster
along
is
with my
a
photo
PVE
view? Anywho,
version
after I
of
had plenty
smalls.
cementing paste farmed up, I hopped back
It's
to
the same
base
rates,
and
everything, so
started
it's-
looking
it's
around
like
for someone
single
that I
player
could no longer find. Oh, I
geared
forgot my RG died.
PVE.
Holy bummer. So I had to go out and farm the wood with my PT instead, but I
We get together,
finally
do boss
corrected the
fights,
trophy
but-
mount. Alright, let's make this trophy mount. I want to show off my Alpha Rex.
And this,
skull.
alright, I have
Like my
to. I
base,
can't.
Look, I don't know,
There's some-
somewhat
something
not
new
just
it.
like a random stone box. Right there. Bang. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I also needed some wood for the forges since they were out of fuel. They still had some metal left over to cook, but I really didn't
yeah.
have anything with big drag weight anymore. I don't have anything with weight. Dude, I'm gonna have to farm wood with
I mean,
a Rex.
this is what we do.
This is
Look at
insane.
this.
This is insane.
Look at this. Look at that.
Okay, wood run with a Rex has been completed. That I might be the first
See what
person
you're missing out on
run
PvE?
Rex in
Look at
the
that.
history of Ark. Alright, let's go back to scouting for alphas. I really do need to hit level 85.
Look at that
so I
fucking
can
bear.
Get that Giga saddle.
This one over here, this is Dev. He's just a cuck. He's just watching. He's in the splash zone though.
I even flew out towards Carno Island, but it looked to be pretty dead.
With a splash
I'm
pad.
not really seeing
He's in
any
the
alphas,
splash
man.
zone.
That's not good. Is crafting narcotics even viable? I was just 1.5 levels away from level 85, so I had to try. Also, my Giga was holding on to some metals, so I brought it back inside before grabbing a bunch of spoiled meat from my tames and throwing it in the mortar and pestles. I'm not really confident making narcotics will do anything for me experience-wise, but if there's no alphas, I don't know what to do.
Yo, meshing your
After
ESP.
the first little lawn mowing session, I returned and got all the mortar and pestles cooking.
What up, Island?
I mean,
Thanks for the lurk,
the
brother.
narcotics really aren't doing much. On that note, I brought the trike back inside and pondered for a minute before remembering I also wanted to tame that level 116 Rex I found while making my way out to the Giga. Hopefully some more alphas would spawn while I was out doing this little side quest as well. So anyways, I hopped on my Pteranodon and flew out to farm up another Rex trap real quick. 4 gates. I made 2 more bear traps in the smithy as well, then grabbed my taming gear and set out to find that Rex again. There we go.
Yeah, bro. I probably should have been to bed a couple hours ago.
Ow.
The stupid Reaper's only
My
50%
son's
maturity.
little player did not
J
have
Bear,
much,
bro.
but a random rock came in
You need
clutch
to start
and
paying me
Rex
for
sucked, so I
babysitting
could just
fees.
cap it with my long neck. Finally,
Is that a
got it.
thing?
Now that it was just me and the 116 Rex left, I set up the trap nearby and
Pay
flew
child
over to
support.
aggro it. Oh,
You gotta pay
no,
child
come this
support.
way. Look at me. Look at me. I
Gone
look tasty,
banana
don't
is
I?
bad.
I'm
What is a
a-
gone banana is bad?
No. Bruh. Is it really stuck? There's no way it's actually stuck in that rock. Oh. There we go. Unfortunately, the Rex
Pick
just
on
had to
bananas.
fight everything in a 10-mile radius. So I sat and watched as it killed everything while the sun went down. There's no way! What do you see?
That is for you.
I'm gonna lose it. This
Let
Rex
you
is
finger
driving
my
me
butthole.
insane.
That's
What
that.
is it
Is that
going
how?
after?
Is that how you're
I'm
gonna pay
gonna
your
lose it, dude. Once it finally
your
followed me
babysitting
into my
fees?
trap, I realized I'd never actually placed the gates down, so the Rex could
What
just
time is it for
actually
you?
walk
It
straight out of
is
there.
2:38 in
So
the
on
morning.
day 81, I
Dev,
made
what
it
time
back
is it
home
for
and I
you?
got to work on farming up the actual gates.
It is 5:38 in the morning.
5:38 in the morning. Nice. Bro, I'm all fucked. I was like half drunk, and then I slammed that entire fucking Trace Leches cake, and now I'm like half drunk. It's fucking so full. I feel like I'm gonna explode.
Got it.
I was
Finally,
like
that was a
tired. Then
pain.
we started watching this video. Now I'm awake.
I know. I'm kind of running that same issue. There's been like some things I'm like, ooh, I kind of want to go do this on the game. Like, no.
The first dilo that I found and dropped
The
it right next to
4:09
trap
p.m.
before unaliving
Yeah, it
so
is.
the Rex could heal. Or that was the plan.
It's getting close to 3 a.m. for me.
Dude, really? Not to worry though, as I borrowed another dilo.
It sucks that all the streams got broke up today because of the fucking TikTok banning and the power outage and shit. Otherwise, it would be 8.
I'd be hopping on ARC if it was 4 p.m. I'd be like, oh, yep, mark time.
The
3.
crossbow was a bit too strong though, since the Rex got bloody again, and I had to repeat the healing
9
process once more. before
9:39
finally knocked
p.m.
out.
and I'm ready for
Fed it up with
bed.
narcotics before hopping back on my PT and flying home to go and get some prime meat for it with Big Dave. I
What
then
is it?
decided just to go back to the sleeping Rex on Big Dave since it wasn't that far away from my base anyway. And shortly after feeding it on day 82,
For 19
it tamed
hours?
up, so I named it Dave.
I think,
And I then demolished
if I'm
the
mathing
gate
right,
so I
like
could
just
put
under
it
19
in
hours,
like
like
another
19
Rex
hour
cell for
stream,
this guy.
somewhere in there.
Okay, so I haven't forgotten.
150 tamed, 3.2 ooh.
All right, let's head up
one-
to the lava cave.
150 tamed,
So, is the
3.2k
lava
health.
Like, I don't know. Is this version new enough?
That's a
Is this
good.
still
That's
called
actually a
lava
really
cave?
good
I guess
health.
I'll find out. Now, the lava
and the
cave
weight's
was
pretty good.
far away from home, so the journey over there took basically the entire day of day 82. Okay, it does exist.
Twist that dick.
I ran inside and it was a bit chilly in there, but that changed out of nowhere.
Oh,
as I
yeah,
got
dude.
back in.
Oh my, oh my god, dude.
Well,
That's my-
smart
that's the
about
favorite- my
this.
favorite part of
Usually I
that.
bring grapples for this
Oh my
cave
God,
so I
dude.
can avoid the little
Just a
parkour
big
area
fighter.
above certain depth. However, I do not possess such facilities this time.
Gonna try to get a
around.
repair.
Oh,
Fair.
what is
Did
this
that work out
now?
for you though?
I
Just leave and
carefully
render.
climbed across the narrow bridge and hugged the right side as I continued.
That's how I
further
do
down
it,
the
bro.
path.
But you have
Okay,
to know
this
that
is
you're gonna
looking
lose 'em.
familiar. The artifact should.
But normally when I tame things, I'll go tame like
Can I make
30
this
of them,
jump? I sure hope
40
so.
of them.
Yeah, okay, there it is. Let's get these bats. I got its attention with the long
Bro,
neck, then
send it.
gave it a nice slap
Send
across
it.
the face with my cat. With the
You already
coast
know
clear,
what
I got
time
a
it
running
is.
start and jumped over to the platform ahead, then over to the artifact.
Damn.
Let's get out of here. Fortunately, I made
Bro's
both of the
rolling
jumps
in it.
safely again, so I hopped
I
back
still
on my
can't believe
Saber
Jeep's
and
got
tried to
fucking
back
like
around to the
40,000.
again,
Like, I'm
but
just-
I say
Only 30
tried
more
because
points and
I
I could
got
buy a
completely
six.
lost. What? How do
Bro,
get
I
out
just
of here?
can't believe he's got
Oh.
fucking 40,000.
Dude,
75
what is
dots.
this cave?
Hello.
No wonder they changed
Welcome
it.
in.
That's definitely my best bet. I just don't trust.
So I'm
this
gonna
jump
come out and
at
check
all.
out the Bears.
Dude,
I hear it's a
get
great
me
time.
out of
What up,
here.
what up,
This cave
whiskey?
is way
The
harder
culprit of
than
that
this.
is here.
Like, I don't even know where I am. Come on, man.
Bro, I'm like, fuck, we're just watching a video now. I'm going to bed soon. I've been on for fucking 19 hours.
Yes, I'm out. I
Fucking
guess.
power outage,
Well,
getting
I'm
banned
out.
from
I'll
TikTok.
run all the way down the beach. make
Bro,
a
I'm
lap,
so
go
fucking
to
hyped for
Carolina,
tomorrow.
The artifact of
I'm
the
so
Devourer.
hard.
But speaking of that, do you guys want to watch me get fucked by a bear?
Oh, baby bear. Baby bear's in hibernation.
Baby bear, I'll come out of hibernation for a
I
fucking.
set sail over to the island. I then parked on the beach and hopped on the Saber.
I'm
and
just
ran inside
saying.
The Carno cave. Okay, so they kept.
How hot is this? I hope we can do stuff like this in Lost Colony. That's the only thing that really matters. Look at that.
Pretty similar, but
Look at that
with a
bear
lot of
just
metal
getting
in
it.
Not really seeing anything.
He's just
This
fucking
might
getting
be
it.
Easy. Oh,
Look at that head bob.
Gotta be quick. Since I didn't have to worry
Lost
any
Colony.
creatures, I started running down the path, and I may or may not have gotten a bit careless.
I'm stoked.
Shoot. Okay, dismount last second.
Look, baby bear ain't doing shit.
Okay, I'm lucky there's like nothing
No,
down
baby,
here.
baby bear's just chilling right here.
Got the artifact of the Devourer. Only one artifact left, being the artifact of the Skylord.
And the
Oh,
Udi's,
that
the
small
Udi's
snake
fucking
cave.
over there, just fucking chubbed
Shit, I want
up.
the
Parkour
Udi's
up to the top.
perspective.
That
Just
fucking
had to
that
get
that
all the
Udi's
jumps
just
first
chubbed up,
try,
having a
so I
fucking
exited
great
the
old
cave and
time.
Hopped back on my trusty raft and set sail back towards base. Back at the crib, I sorted out my inventory and then the forges before.
How's the
hopping on
giveaway
David
works
to go
again?
out
So the
and do a
giveaway,
few
the
things
giveaway
since
for
I'm yet to
today or
level
for
one.
yesterday ended.
Wow, this
The next
Rexy's got
giveaway will
really
start
low.
on the 18th.
Alright,
And it will be
back on the
50
hunt
coins,
for an alpha.
or
I
50
really
points,
need
whatever the fuck it is,
85,
per ticket,
close to
max of
84.
2
I
tickets,
actually brought
and
the
that one
ultimate
has to
day
go to
off
somebody
Scott
playing
Lands
on
that
the
way,
cluster.
I could just kill anything
The one that
across my
ended
path
yesterday,
with XP.
a few hours
Also,
ago,
Rex
yesterday,
won well.
was to
Okay,
anyone.
this
The next
my
one is for
chance.
only
This
people
thing
on the
might be a
cluster.
bit bad to kill. I
So
had
if you
to
play on the
fight back so I
cluster,
could finally unlock the Giga Saddle. So
and
I
you watch the
charged into
stream,
battle and tried
you
my
earn
best
your
to
points,
back
do
up
an
as
exclamation
much as
mark
possible
points,
while knocking the alpha
and you'll
back
see how many
well
points
to
you
avoid
have.
its bite. Even though the ultimate Dave
Like
was
this.
an absolute Chad of a Rex, he still took
So
a
can
fair
you, like,
beating from
remove
the
people
alpha
if they
before
join
it
and
fell
not on the
dead to the
cluster?
ground.
Yeah.
Got it. Fortunately, I got both of the levels that I needed, and
So you have
some,
to watch
I
long
was
enough to
now
save up
level
50
86.
points.
I unlocked
I'm
the Giga
broke
Saddle
because
and
I
a new
gamble.
forge that I would never craft.
Everyone in here is a gambling
Set that
degenerate.
base, get this craft out.
And then you spend 50 of those points on a ticket into the
Dang,
raffle.
Dude, here we go.
So,
Okay, let's take this thing for a leveling run.
22 hours from
Quick.
now, the
This is
next giveaway will
extremely
begin.
fast. Still not much stamina.
And as long as you're playing on the
And
cluster
the bite was as devastating as
and all that
I
good
hoped
shit,
for. It instantly
you'll get a
annihilated
free
anything
copy
in my
of,
path. The
if you
Mass
win,
Island
you'll get a copy
depopulation
of the
continued
Lost
into
Colony
day
DLC.
86, since I needed
I
this
hope
guy
that
to be
explanation was
strong
good
as
enough.
possible for the
I've been
Alpha to
streaming
become
for
a boss
19
fight
hours,
with
and
Brood Mother. One
I'm
thing
not
that I
sure
kinda
which
forgot
way's
about
up or which
Gators
way's
is
down.
that they can get really angry with
Cheers,
their
let's
own
have a whiskey.
case of negligent care.
My right's my left, my left my right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot that happens.
I'm playing an
Take
official.
too much
Bro, you gotta
damage,
come play on the
you go into
cluster.
rage mode.
Cluster's way better than official.
Didn't think
Official's
that
too
amount of
fucking
fall
easy,
damage
bro.
would do it, though. Thought it would take a
You got
lot.
killed
Although
by the
some
time
people
you
are
killed
bound
us.
to-
Dave had calmed down, so
Some
I
people are
grabbed
bound to
myself
determine to
a
make
little
our
bit
cluster
of
official.
flag that got torn to pieces by him.
Is Snow Owl good for stealing Wyvern eggs? It's alright, Scion. I prefer a Griffin. I feel like a Griffin's a little faster. I know some people would argue with that, but
in the boss fight. So that's exactly why I hopped on him and went outside to commit a multitude of crimes against the locals of the Ark, all in the name
can't
of
stay
progress,
peaceful
of course.
on unofficial?
The
What do you mean,
carnage
Doc?
continued throughout the night and halfway into day 88.
What are you talking about
Alright,
peaceful?
I'm gonna go out and get
It's
the
actually
last
hilarious.
artifact, which is the artifact of the Skylord, all the way out in the snow. But I'm definitely odds are I'm dying, so I'm gonna make a few.
Bro,
sleeping
Artificial
bags.
is like the most peaceful
Other
place
than
in the world.
sleeping bags, I was pretty much ready to
Got like
go,
100 of us
so
living
once
on
I
a
finished
forever arc.
crafting, I hopped on the bird and flew out to
We
the
want
snow.
problems?
Dude, it's cold. All right, you know what?
What do you-
Hold up.
what do you mean,
I
Doc?
have a Giga now and Rex's.
Yeah, we could
I'm
square
gonna
up.
go farm pelt and make fur. This is just gonna save.
Except
me
it was lost in
$10.
translation there.
That being said, I made it back home on day 89 and hopped on the ultimate Dave to go out and get the pelt that I would need. I think I'm gonna need like 400 pelt, right? Let's
Unofficial is too unpredictable.
nothing that a few furry
Bro,
creatures can't provide.
official is
But
predictable.
it's gonna take
Like,
forever to get the pelt that I
in
need.
9 minutes
Okay, maybe a lot more
on
than just
official,
a few.
I can
I
have
honestly
Max
expected to get a
Kark,
bunch more pelt from this whole family
Max
tree of mammoths that I
fucking
just killed.
Rex.
Pelt so bad to get?
Doc, we run an 8 map cluster. It has all maps currently unofficial. There's literally no admins. It's basically official. There's no admins. There's no nothing like that.
I'm
gonna drop my 10 bans, bro.
Someone please make that make sense. Man, I have enough for like
No,
shirt.
ours is just official. That's really what it is. Except for you don't get given a fucking max car cake in like 5 minutes.
Kill one more gang of wolves and try and warm up, but it was far.
I'm gonna
too
try.
late. So
Yeah.
I had to set down
Swing
a
by.
sleeping bag. Yep.
It's a good time.
Bruh. With my stuff recovered, I started making my way back home with the pelt that I had, since farming at this rate was just ridiculous. Alright, what fur can I make with this?
Official is very good, bro. We have very good buildings. They're called pillar spam.
Hypothermic
Do you know how
insulation.
beautiful it is?
Higher
Yeah,
the
alone.
better, right?
Exactly.
Okay, those are both. Okay.
Exactly.
That, and then take the hat. Surely I'm good to do the cave with this, right?
I'm gonna
I
spit.
repaired
Oh my
trusty torch
god.
as well as any bit of
What
admin
happened to
could
that
help me
guy?
out if it came down to it, or
He
that's
was
what I
all about
thought
it.
No.
When I actually headed out to the cave, I barely even made it to the snow,
Bro, that's my
let
vape.
alone inside the cave, and I was already trembling
I'm
from
gonna
the
spin a
cold.
block on the
I'm
ops.
still freezing.
Big bow, big bow.
Alright, it is snowing. Hold up. I know how to reboot the system.
Doc, you should come
if
check
you
it
know
out
what I
though.
mean.
I guarantee
All
you.
of this
So
done by hand,
our
shit.
cluster
Very
doesn't run
early from
mods,
the
anything
sharing
like
colon
that.
arc, and by accident, I clicked
Like, I promise you, it's just a better version of official.
The rain and snow were both gone, almost as if a miracle
Hope you like
had just
bears.
happened.
Oh, we love bears.
I'm good. I'm good. No,
Baby
it's getting
Bear,
colder.
I'm gonna have to
I'm really
ask you to
slowly
speak Gen
freezing right now,
X.
and it's doable. Maybe I can just let's just make some campfires and just wait outside.
Isn't
the
Baby
cave.
Bear like
No,
Gen
it's
Y?
50.
Bro, I'm closer to 50 than a lot of people in there.
Okay, we're gonna heal up before we go into the cave. I also slapped a few sleeping bags down to avoid any
J-Bear's the
possible
closest.
future dangers. Since my
He
Pteranodon was
is.
the last flyer that I had, I really
Him and
couldn't
Jesus
risk
were like
dying out
this.
here and not
Oh no, it
being
wasn't
able to get
Jesus.
back to my
Jesus was a
stuff.
hippie.
Surely nothing else out here
him and the
in snow would
Crusades.
try and jeopardize my plan in the couple of minutes that I left my computer to go take a leak, right? By the time I got back to base to see what was going on, my PT had
You have
been
9
pushed
days
off the
to live.
cliff and I soon followed. I ran right off, but I missed the mount, landing perfectly center on
Pillar
a piece of
spam
ice
lag,
taking
no
a
flyers in
ton to
caves,
fall
1x
to. I went to
timing
the
rates.
bathroom, man.
Exactly,
Broke
Lone.
my campfires. What type of guy breaks your campfires?
Everything is
Are we
snowing in Lost
serious?
Colony. Doc, did you not see the video today? There's actually like an
Pure
island
disbelief. I
biome
farmed
in
up a
Lost
couple
Colony
new
too.
campfires,
There's
put
like,
them and got
you guys,
some fire
you-
so I
watch
can make
this
sleeping
way.
bags as well. But for
Yeah, that
those, I
video,
needed
like,
more
that
than just
fucking video
fire.
got me a
I
chubby.
needed to help this
There's like
unfortunate
NPCs
was
everywhere.
so
There's like a
hard to
whole
With a
fucking
couple
like
of new sleeping bags placed,
jungle
I had
looking
the
area.
privilege to stand around
Yeah,
and wait
bro.
for most
Go
of my
look
health
up
to come
Raz
back
Clark's
once again.
video.
Alright, man.
He did like a
Let's
15-minute
just
video on it.
Grow a pair and head in. Oh no, wait, it's warm in here. Really?
We should just watch
All
it.
right,
It's not even
let's
snowing
here.
here.
Let's watch that video real quick. It's fucking video fucking gives me a chubber.
Everybody's like, new video? I can't wait to have a sex slave. I mean, an NPC.
Well, I already have a sex slave called Baby Bear.
Baby bears in hibernation.
Whoa. That was 7 hours ago.
Absolute Info Dumpload has just been released for
Yeah, look at this
Arc's
shit.
Future by
Yeah, get it, Baby
Developer
Oil.
Studio
Yeah, get the
Wildcard in a
fapping ready.
recent
This shit is
closed
sexy as
meeting
fuck.
Baby Oil.
conference with
Wait,
investors
I'll tell you.
for
You
Stout
guys could
Games.
guess when I come.
Presented by
Just get
co-founder
that
Jeremy
Vaseline.
Stieglitz, this began with celebrating
Right,
their
Baby Bear,
success
shut up.
after 4 million copies sold, their content DLC, Fantastic Times and Collabs.
I love me
and
some
then
Raz Clark.
went into Lost Colony and what to expect following with a roadmap, and brace yourself. But first, Lost Colony. There was a brief announcement of a ton of new features and story, but a massive surprise reveal that you'll be able to recruit computer-controlled NPCs to your tribe as a very first for base vanilla Ark.
J-Bear
What
like
exactly
it.
these are going to be able to do.
Everyone in
your
chat said
tribe,
the same
who
thing.
knows yet? Are they going to simply just be
Yeah,
able
fuck
to
his way.
defend or
Doc,
attack?
I hope
Or
it-
are they going to have like
Doc, I hope it's
Hellbolt
like,
style abilities to maintain
Conan.
your base, like
I
survivor
can,
mates?
like,
They're gonna
strip 'em down
upkeep
naked
of
and
your
make 'em
base.
sex
You're gonna
slaves.
need them to defend your base against.
Well, can I say
NPCs,
sex slave?
because
I feel like
it
I probably
turns
should.
out you'll be
I
able
don't
to
know if we
definitely
can say
be
that.
raiding
We better stop.
NPC
We're already banned
enemy
from
bases
TikTok.
as well, and yeah, we kind of knew that one
What's like
already,
a
but the
band
fact
today
you can
before a
recruit
giveaway?
NPCs alone is insane. It's a step
Thought
a lot
it-
of people
already thought we did
have been
once
asking
today.
for a very long time, and it's come in with this
I thought your
map.
Twitch
Very
app would
excited
get
in
me,
a
dude.
couple of days we're going to find out. And before
I
we get
did.
to a new trailer that got dropped for that, it was mentioned a brand
Well,
new
that shit went
partnership
down
with
like that. I
Carl
was like, oh,
Urban to
fuck.
integrate him into the game, lending his facial features. Not quite clear though exactly just what for. Could it be simply for cinematics, or maybe even these bots themselves are all going to look like
Fine.
Carl Urban? Are we going to have a bunch of Carl Urbans all running around in our base? I kind of like that. I hope we do. That'd be hilarious. And then the trailer that they're planning to release in cinemas during Avatar's screenings. This one noted to be a shorter version of the upcoming full-blown trailer we're going to get on the 18th. And also noting this is in a poorer quality. Jeremy's words were this had to be filmed in 24 frames per second to be compatible with cinema screenings, but we just got a better quality to review and check out and react to in the moments right here, right now. So with a 3, 2, 1. So we get an introduction very similar to the one we've seen so far in previous trailers with Mika and Helena talking.
There she found.
And then it pushes into our first reveal, our first look at Lost Colony. Wow, wow, wow.
Fucking look
With
at it.
internal areas to look at
Look
as
at that.
well. Some very island-looking biomes there. Some giant frozen
Yeah.
vistas to explore with
You guys see that?
confirmed Desmodus.
Did you see
Then
I
it?
see that.
There's
absolute
fucking
quick barrage
Desmodus.
of different clips. We're going to
Fucking
break them down
Desmodus,
piece by
yo.
piece. We got some blowing out stone wrecks. We got gargoyles on the run. We've got more dragons. There's the Solwyn down there, and a brand new cutscene with Helena facing
Yes, it is.
against someone. Is this an in-game or render? And that is most definitely Mayin right there, as possibly our
Cheap, you're gonna
brand
go all
new
in right
encounter
now.
with the voice lines that we're hearing. To break it down shot by
All
shot,
in or
we've
no
got our
balls.
first look at Arat Prime. We're seeing a giant Colosseum-looking area over there. We can see some sort of monument overshadowing it. I don't know whether that's belonging to the castle or maybe even something, maybe even a bit similar to an obelisk. Not too sure. We can see a lot of
See
different
them Desmodus?
architecture, statues, all
I'm
I guess
excited.
praising this brand new character,
Gonna be
Lost
hard.
King, on a city built on a giant
Double
maintenance
dog,
Bro,
triple dog
triple,
period.
yeah, I was
snow
gonna say
somewhere.
triple
We can
dog
see what
period,
looks to be
all in.
plenty
No
of different
balls.
symbols, maybe banners. There's
I just want you
bluish
broke
reddish
again,
shit
honestly.
all
If I'm gonna be
over.
perfectly fucking honest, if you win again, I'm timing you out.
No, if he wins,
Like,
I'll
for
win.
sure.
Vampire-looking creatures, very similar to the ones we saw in that initial trailer. Most certainly, a lot of architecture depicting this Lost King.
This
without
motherfucker-
doubt. And once we
I
move
got
over
it.
to the
I
next
got it.
shot,
Nope,
which
it's
seems
me.
to be a
It's my
close-up
turn.
of the area we saw in that first shot. We
This
can
is
see
fucking-
what seems to be a lot of people patrolling these areas. Are these possibly the human NPCs
This
we can
motherfucking guy.
recruit? It seems like the creatures even are walking in a very static motion. I
those
don't know whether
guys
this is
scripts
for
for this
aesthetic
fucking
trailer
shit, you know?
purposes. We can see a few frozen statues looking around. We can see a mammoth there on the left, a Serato Rex, a giant head monument of the Lost King out there in the background. Some brand new, very different looking Gothic architecture all around this place, which then snaps to this shot, seemingly way far removed from the area we've
See
seen
that?
before, almost looking somewhat
Yeah.
reminiscent of the island with
You should
brand
not
new
have
looking foliage, lovely blue flowing waterfalls, and of course creatures. We can see
38,300
Ganzaraptor in the background,
fucking
and hello
bullshit.
there, Cryolophosaurus, and creature we was expecting to get at some point. Didn't expect it to come with a brand new map. That definitely looks like the Krylo. Let's just try and get a close look. That is most definitely the Krylo. Yo! Which means we've got possibly a brand new KO tame coming with this map as well. A glorious, lovely welcome indeed. We can see more of these glowy heavenly skies emitting over
Fuck
the
you, G.
area, and RG flying by. I wonder if that's the Lost Colony Arat Prime out there way in the background. And then this shot, hello Desmodus. It is now fully
Ghost, thank you for the
blown
follow.
confirmed. If
Welcome
you
in.
didn't know already, it looked like it was pretty obvious we was going to get it. They're there. They're there exactly in the flesh as we known from
Desmodus.
ASE Fjorda. They are here. They're coming. They're returning to ASA. And that means, of course, Sanguine Alexa is most definitely on the card.
Jeep
with
has like
these.
fucking
Wow,
8
wow,
times
wow.
everyone else in the stream.
Can't wait to see these. With I wonder what more creatures are coming if we're getting the Krylo as well. We can see our first shot of the
Desmodus.
giant
I'm so
Uraniax.
fucking
Hopefully
excited
that's
for
the
Desmodus.
pronunciation
Wait for him
this
just to
time.
go all in
And the
and fucking
thing is an
lose.
You can't.
absolute
You can only go on all at
beast. Look at
10,000
the
at a time.
size
You'd have
of
to go in
this.
and lose
We can
4
take
times in a
this.
row now.
What?
Bro is up, up,
Oh,
up.
it looks majestic.
Like,
there's not too much we can depict because of the low
he's up
resolution.
past
You can see some form
being
of
worried about
statue
going all
possibly
in.
overhanging there at the top of the peak. And then we get our first look at the Gloon, a weird and wonderful
You did,
creature
bro.
that definitely does emit
Fucking
some
ridiculous.
shooty lasers.
He's got fucking 50K
Like, what is
points
that?
now.
I downloaded hacks.
Yeah, he's
Which seems to
downloaded
be
that. He's
in
probably
Rockwell's
fucking
biome, I guess we
in
call it
goddamn
Rockwell's
Twitch
proliferation,
servers.
No idea. Yep, being
Diddle
commanded
fucking
by
things.
Somebody wearing that snow armor we've seen in a few screenshots prior to this dropping. And
Yeah, it is. You gotta feed it fucking. Wait, we used to feed it Deodons. Actually, I think I fed it Andrew Sarkis.
I don't think I've ever
And
changed
then
the
our first look
Desmodus.
at
But
the
they're kinda
Melvins,
cool.
one of the
You-
two evolutions of the Valwyn,
You feed
looking
it Andrew
very
Sarkis,
keen
and then you feed it
and ridden
yourself.
by not one
I don't know, bro. It's been a
survivor in
while.
the
Fucking my
dark
last
tech armor we've
ASE
seen
cluster.
So far, but a brand new
been a while.
armor set we can see as well to the left and right of these. I wonder if these are actual armor sets for a player or NPCs. I'm gonna go with possibly a brand new armor set. I don't know. Possibly I'm going with that one.
Welcome back,
And
Wolf.
it's a wonder how many more armor sets we're gonna get to check out with these. Oh, and they do look ferocious, guarding some area there. This shot in particular is fascinating. We can see a statue of a Rex.
It's not hard. It's like
red
45
glowing
minutes of
eyes,
fucking
maybe
sucking your own
protecting
self
something,
off.
And then, boom, breaks out an actual
do that every
full-blown
night.
Rex for us to face. I wonder
Bro,
what this is.
I'm fucking
in
fat
for.
and
Is it
old. I
related
can't suck
to some
myself
form of
off.
Mission? Perhaps is this how we're going to be wandering into new variants? Because that's a good possibility. Guarding certain areas for you to investigate.
I remember
Moving
the
into
Desmodus
our
being
first
easier,
shot
but I
of
did do the
these
Desmodus in that
gargoyle-like
big cave
forms
in
chasing our
Fjord.
dude in a snowsuit
I
and
just,
some blend of gothic architecture.
I'm so
and
fucking proud of you.
Snow biome. These things, I wonder if you can tame these, or are these going to be simply hostile NPCs chasing you all around? And then we get our first shot. It's very hard to depict, but our very first shot of the Soul Winds down there, the other variation, the other
come in my room
evolution
while I'm
of
vacuuming.
Val Winds being ridden by 4 characters, being followed by a Dirty Manor, and somebody also riding the Uraliax. Emitting what seems to be some brand new ability, an ice ring, pushing it behind it as it pursues forward, and our definitely agile, mobile Soulwind variant
think it looks
running
cool
down
as
below
fuck.
it. And then we transition into a cutscene of Helena talking, shouting at someone. I'm guessing the Lost King. I don't think this marries up to this shot here. I think this here is our interaction with Mei Yin as our final boss. I'm still placing my money on Mei Yin being the final boss, and that is some wonderful armor. She even says the words trespassers. She doesn't say Helena, so she must be referring to us surely as this boss encounter towards the end.
The armor
Dual
looks
wielding.
She's got some fucking
blade-type
sexy-ass
weapons
wings,
that look
though. I'm
mean
fucking-
and keen. Blades
I'm
of a
for it,
Wimbrus,
bro.
God of War
We can get
style. Are we going
those?
to be
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
fighting in that sort of regard?
I'll
with
implement the
Megan,
method to
who's also
transfer
supporting
our
some
Valen to Lost
draconic
Colony
light
as
wings
transfers
as
are
well.
disabled
I really do
first
feel like we're
first
gonna
runs.
get
They just
possibly-
enabled
I
the
know it's
ability
kind of
to
based on
transfer a
the first
Valen.
suggested
One,
to me, but
you can bring a
possibly
Valen with you. It
some
just
sort of
cannot
fight
have
with
any
this
points
character, with
in
Megan
its
in her
mutation
brand new
stat. Because
wicked
mutation
looking
stat is
armor
separate
set.
from regular
Wow.
stat. It's the
Which
same
then
reason you
closes out
could
to
transfer
Lost King
mutation
and
from
Giga Desmodus shots
Dino to
that we've
Dino.
seen before. A lot to unpack with that one, and remember, once again, that is still not the complete full-blown trailer that we're going to be seeing.
I'm
tomorrow.
assuming it's going to be an
Look forward
upload
to seeing what else
method.
we're gonna find out
I'm
in
assuming
that
it's going to
one.
be an upload
Definitely
method
a
just so
better
it can
quality
double check
version than
the
one we've
the
seen
stats on the way
here
over.
today.
I'm
And then the
guessing
big one,
probably
and
not
boy,
in a
oh boy,
cryo.
Jeremy didn't just reveal his plans.
Be
for
too hard that way, I
2026, but
think, for them
also
to track it.
2027 with a lot of brand new logos you're seeing there. Kicking off with their Q1 reveal, they're going to return to survival of the fittest. What? For the third time, they're going to attempt to bring this back once again. This time being made by Studio Sirens, who made Aquatica for ASE. And I love to hear that hopefully this was the case.
Yeah, I think
Happened
upload's the only way they're
after,
going to be able to
let's
check
say, challenging
for
development
mutation
of that
stats because they're not
ASE
allowing
map.
any
Hopefully
mutated
Wildcard
ones
saw
over.
the talents behind the team there and decided to employ them to work on.
I feel
this
like
explosive
Survival of the Fittest should be
update.
good.
Is it gonna
It
be
just-
an
just
integral
isn't
DLC
fucking-
part 2 Ascended or a separate game altogether?
that?
It's not quite clear what the plan is there. If it's
bet
been
you
made
take
by
a
Studio
block
Sirens, I
if
get the
you
feeling
trade
it might be a separate game.
Well, yeah, you can't
It's
take
gonna be offered as a
anything
fully fledged feature
to Lost
with
Colony.
an
It's no transfer at all,
esports-like
but they
service.
allow
Those
you to
were
take a Veilwind.
Jeremy's
The
words.
Veilwind
I
just
really
cannot
hope
be
this is
mutated.
a big one, a real pursuit to make that SOTIF that fans have been yearning for.
I
since
played
it
like
kind of phased away in that
early
first
Survival of the Fittest.
iteration. This is going to be that very
I thought it was
moment for
alright,
it
and then the
returning.
second
And
iteration
hopefully,
was
I guess we'll
fucking
hear something
awful.
about that one soon, seeing that it's going to be released in Q1. Then in Q2, we've got Bob's True Tales Tides of
I've watched
Fortune
people play it,
tied
but I didn't
in
actually
with
play it.
Genesis Part 1, with not too much mention about this apart from it being a pirate-themed DLC, which a lot of people speculated could be the case, seeing that we're going to get a brand new giant
Yeah, I wonder
explorable
what that
water
fucking
biome
Ark map
surrounding
creator is,
the
or whatever it's
entire
called.
map. And of course,
That is the
as well
only thing
means
in this that
them
I'm
in the
not
depths
excited
to
for.
fight. And I wonder how many.
Do you not
listeners
remember? Do you not
and
remember in
instructors
ASE
are gonna
we
be
had
with this
pre-
content rise? We already knew there was going
was
to be
it
a
the
Bob's
generated
True
maps,
Tales
procedurally
DLC
generated
coming
maps, and they were
with
fucking
Gen 1
awful.
and 2. What we
Look up a
knew
video
Oh, the
on it.
map
with
editor
Gen 1 and 2.
shit?
We knew
Yeah.
there
I
was
know
going
what
to
you're
be a
talking
True
about.
Tales
I
expansion.
think we can take our
and seeing as this is
character
part
with
one
Reaper
of
in our
the
belly.
2 pieces, with it being completely pirate themed. Guess
Be alright.
cannons, ships at the ready. How
That'd
much
be kinda
more
dope.
Atlas-inspired
Go over
content are we going to
pregnant.
see? I guess we'll find out with that
I would
one.
have
That
to.
arrives
I'd
in
have to give that a
Q2 as
shot.
it's
Oh,
being
we're
dated,
doing our
followed
cluster
by
the same way. No
Q3
transfers.
Ark
But we're only
World
doing a month.
Creators,
But for the
a
first month, our
surprising
cluster, you
reveal,
won't be able to take
considering
anything
the
over.
Procedural generation we
Right before
originally
another
got
server's
from
not,
ASE,
that's
which,
cool.
let's be honest, didn't quite hit the mark. It didn't get developed further than it originally did. But this one's going to be a fully fledged DLC piece to allow you to make content inside the game rather than the dev kit that all of the modders make all of these cool modded content for us. You're going to be able to make that stuff in the game yourself to, in Jeremy's words, unlock player creativity to make maps and content inside Ark and share to other players. Is it going to be treated as exactly like mods? I wonder if that's going to be the route there. They're going to perhaps offer a new CurseForge window for these new content pieces to be there. But the fact you're going to have the opportunity to make maybe
Bob's True Tales is planned like when they talked about that when Bob's Tall Tales came out. No, it hasn't been out for a while. We have Bob's Tall Tales. So Bob's Tall Tales happens between the island and Extinction because it's a storyline about something that we had nothing to do about. Bob's True Tales is called Bob's True Tales because it happens during the Genesis where we're actually the main character.
Speculating, it could be
That's
either.
why
Look, players
that's why they're
love
named
dragons. They've always been a mainstay within Ark. You all of your wyverns, and we're going to get some very Draconis-based offering of that in the future. Is it going to be a full-blown dragon-themed map with new dragon variants to tame, dragon bosses in a dragon-themed world?
I don't know. Somebody in chat earlier when we watched this video had a really good fucking point. That dragon whatever is probably just a fantastic tame.
Atlantis, with Jeremy saying, gonna be fun. It's very obviously gonna be some transitional way of them delivering Aquatica. I don't doubt that for a second. They're never going to call that Aquatica because of the bad press that got. But frankly, there's a lot of players out there that have said, can we get some version of Aquatica for
Might start up on the
ASA?
Extinction server after this.
And the good thing with this one, it's being made by
What's our
Wildcard. Everything you're
boss?
seeing here is being made and supported by Studio Wildcard, considering it was Jeremy at the helm announcing all of this. So the issues we had with a separate company making it in the very short time they had,
Bro, I mean, I thought it was a fantastic team.
Funded by, frankly, a team that didn't understand the Ark IP is an intriguing prospect for a map I know a lot of players out there have wanted for a very long time, since way back before even Aquatica.
I was staring at that. I know that, bro. I've been fucking online way too long today.
Breathtaking refresh.
I think I just hit 19 hours.
Aquatica.
So
Right. And then following in Q2 of 27 is Bob's True Tales Galaxy Wars, which is one
Fingering
a
Elf.
quite
You gonna hop in our
substantial delay
cluster?
for Genesis Part
Yeah?
2. We're not going to be seeing
I've been
that
here almost all
until
19
Q4.
hours.
It could be
Streamlabs still
probably
hates me.
midway through
I don't
the
know.
time we get that, there must be a
Lone
reason
Island,
why.
you know what?
But when we do,
even
we're
think
getting
that.
spaceship battling. We
I
guess
think
this, we
it's
assume
hates you
this,
all
we
together,
hope for
'cause
this,
I don't think you're
we're
on
gonna
my
get
follower
large
list,
capital
too.
ships and starfighters all fighting in the void of space surrounding.
I think we should add
Genesis
finger
ships,
my
which ties
butthole
into Jeremy's
to
Q&A answers
acceptable terms.
recently that said
There we
there was
go.
going to be a giant explorable space around
Added
the
permitted
ship
term,
with
finger
this
my
time
butthole.
around
There
of
we go.
Genesis Part 2. You're going to get to do full-blown Star Wars fights. And I'm on board for that, but not quite as on board for what's going to be revealed in Q4, Legacy of Santiago. This is a very curious content piece indeed, as it's going to be set
I can double check.
inside
I
Ark
don't know.
Ascended as a
That's
prequel
back on the list.
to
But I
Ark
remember
2 that
looking
ties into
after
that
stream
narrative
that
of the player
whenever that
Santiago,
was.
as we follow in his
And
footsteps
you weren't.
to understand how he got to where he is in the planet
I
of
clicked on his
Arrakis.
profile,
The question
it
is
says he's been
this going to be
following
actually
since the
set
16th.
on the planet Arat, where Arc 2 is going to be, or are these going to be
I don't know,
telling the
Streamlabs.
stories of Santiago
It's not
prior
feeling him.
to those events? There's a lot of things that happened with that character
Oh, shit.
prior to. It could be
My camera does
set
not like
on
the
a
dark, bro.
exploded aberration, where we get to explore that version of aberration before it got turned into the one that we know today. Because if you don't know, in the lore, they blew up the Overseer, and then it completely changed, transforms what that map was. Could it be set even prior to that, during the
It's
tech
fucked right
wars,
now.
where Santiago
Doesn't like
was
the dark.
knee-deep hacking the system in a
Yeah,
war-torn
he fucking
Earth?
with you.
Or could it actually be that, preluding some
Fuck it.
limited area to explore on the planet of Arat? I don't quite like that. I think that whatever's going to be staged on the planet of Arat should be that Arc 2 with its own brand new graphics engine and whatnot that is going to be delivering. It's all going to be in the same continuity if you're on that planet. I don't like the idea of having some split version of Ascended of the planet of Arat on Ascended. Doesn't make sense to me. I feel like
is
if
my
we're going to
camera
be doing this and showcasing more of Santiago's story, surely it will be set prior to and more linked with Earth and all the Arc Ascension stuff that's happened there. But there is a part 1 of part 2, which means there's a lot of story to flesh out there, and how exactly it's going to be delivered, who
Is that Vin Diesel?
knows? It does seem like that Jeremy wants to try and toy with a few more ideas for playing with ideas planned
It's
for
Vin
Arc
Diesel.
2. So could possibly be.
I really wish
on
Vin
that map.
Diesel
I
would just
really
stay the
think it
fuck
could
away
be
out of
one
Arc.
or the other, and I'd love to hear your ideas below in the comments there. And then to close out, I know as we saw in our live stream comments that everybody was saying, where the hell is Fjorda, Lost Island and Crystal Isles? Don't panic there. This was purely a presentation for investors. So those 3 maps being free maps wouldn't be getting any mention there, alongside of course Gen 1 and Gen 2. Those have been added to the base game as free content as well. It's just the paid content this was all about. It was demonstrating what's upcoming for investors to invest. When of course those maps arrive, maybe it'll be revealed in some actual full-blown public viewing roadmap from the team at the end of the year, as they've done last year. And
Wait, they're making
it's a
all
bit of
those
a
maps
shame
free
this
again?
actually got out.
Yeah,
and
all
done the
they'll,
ways. I'm
they'll be
sure
free.
Wildcard
When you bought
Army
ASA, you bought
this
all of the
still
original
before
game,
that.
including
Sharing
all
this.
of those
But words out,
maps,
everybody's going to be covering this and others, so
all of the
I'm
original
gonna get into the game
content.
and try and talk about this myself. A lot of exciting
I was
stuff
wondering why they
in
were all
the
able to be
future.
like installed.
The
but they all
Ascended
should.
revival of previous maps is
The only one you have to pay for is
one thing
ass.
we're transitioning out of, and
Worst map in the
welcoming
game.
a plethora of new different ideas, content and maps for a wondrous future for Arc Ascended. I'm excited about this. Are you? Comment below, let me know. Until the next one, my name's Ross Clark. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and as always, peace out.
Anger.
The Lost Colony map slowly approaches. Slated to release in just a few days'
Can't stand
time on
this
the
guy's
18th.
voice. I feel bad. That's the only reason I chose this video.
Question is, will there be creatures? Okay, yeah. Those are definitely permanent death spikes. This cave is going to be interesting. I always use grapples in this cave. The low ceiling was pretty claustrophobic, and it only got worse after I entered a super narrow corridor. However, I was surprised to find the artifact right there at the end of the hall, just chilling in all of its glory, ready for me to take it back home. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Oh, that was so easy. What? Get me out of here.
Oh, he must have just got
Perhaps I may have been
Skylord.
deceived by how easy it was to take the artifact. Maybe it's evil and I've just been possessed. I mean, just look at this weird phenomena that takes over my screen just seconds later. What? What are these visuals? Alright, there we go. This is looking more normal. Alright, man. Get me back home. That's all the artifacts.
Skylord.
All 6 artifacts that exist in this old version of Ark collected.
I know,
Perfect.
Doc, it's
Okay.
gonna be fucking nutty.
Got
I am
the
so fucking
artifacts
stoked.
in here. Let's take some of this
Bro, I'm gonna get
junk out now.
I'm gonna get tons of sleep beforehand and just a massive pile of cocaine. We're gonna do like a 30-hour stream.
Bleach
I mean,
flower?
bleach flower. I don't mean cocaine. Don't do cocaine. It's bad for you.
I arrived at the Red Obelisk terminal, so I peeked inside to see that
Gamble.
I needed to
Oh,
get the
fucking
Megalodon
finally.
teeth and sword
There you
off
go.
the
I feel
weapons.
better. I actually feel better. I'm gonna be able to fucking sleep now.
Can probably just glance into
You
the
still have
water and see
32,000 more than
freaking
everyone else.
Megalodons. I think they drop
I'm actually gonna be able to
4
beat my meat in
each.
silence. I mean,
so a
in
couple
peace
of
now.
minutes of
Yeah.
diving into the ocean at a few different spots later, I found my first shark. So I parked up on a nearby beach, then put on my scuba and swam up to it with the crossbow like the menace that I am. Got it. Yeah, that dropped 4. Perfect. Very soon, I found the second culprit as well, but it was a level 112, so I had to pick a different one. 36, that works. With my Toothberry little side quest complete, I only needed to get 2 sauropod vertebrates from the Brontos, and I would pretty much be ready to take on the Broodmother. So I flew back home to hop on Overseer Dave and go out to hunt the 2 unfortunate long neck boys. Okay, I think this
2
is
unfortunate
everything
long
I
neck
need.
boys.
Yeah, so I have everything I need to start the boss fight in this box. It's day 93. My Rex is... Okay, this one's healed up, which is good. These ones need healing, though. I think my Giga also needs healed. Yeah, this is the most important one. Obviously, it's going to deal the most damage. I'm just going to sit on this guy and heal him up. I should honestly get them to the obelisk, though. I think we'll definitely do the fight at the red obelisk. That's the closest. On that note, I brought the trio of Dave Rexes outside first and whistled them to
Red was
follow.
always
I
the
also
best one to
brought the
fucking
Tyranno
summon it
with me
in.
so I could get back to base quickly. To the red obelisk, we go.
Did I show you screenshots of us, Dev, on the fucking red ob, killing the fucking broodmother?
Rexes was missing.
No.
I'd fucking scroll up in Discord and find them. Oh yeah, I need to go back on my OneDrive and look through everything now that my fucking computer had to get reset.
How do I just lose a Rex? Oh, here we go. Regrouped on day 94, I walked all of the Daves up to the terminal, and I went around killing a few bystanders on the Giga to get enough raw meat for healing. Alright, it's time just to start farming raw meat and then force feeding it to my tames, especially the
Doc's
Giga.
not quite there.
I need this thing to have all the health it can. Usually,
Dev,
I give
just
myself
start the
carpal
addiction.
tunnel by
Hook
clicking
Doc
double
up with
on my
5 more
character
coins.
after a mind wipe. But in this old
Just give him
arc, you gotta
5.
click to consume each
First one's always
individual
free.
piece of meat. So I had a really fun time destroying my
Get you
mouse
addicted
and
here, don't
fingers
worry.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll be
Force
back.
feeding is so bad.
Then you ended up like
It's
Jeep and be a
really
fucking bazillionaire.
press
Fucking
the button.
asshole.
You can't just hold E over the food.
There you go. Now you
Probably
can
gonna
gamble.
Take until day 100. Overseer Dave.
Not trying to peer pressure or anything, but hit gamble all.
And I did in fact spend a few days just healing them up, with the only pauses that I got being the ones to go and kill more dinos for more raw meat. On day 96, I finally brought Overseer Dave over to the terminal as I couldn't be.
What is this for, Ferret? I don't want to fucking talk about it. Vote no. You fucking, you cuck. Shut the fuck up, Dev. My wife wants to get 2 ferrets.
Properly leveled on day 97, I waddled back up to the red obelisk to admire my fearsome squad of
I do not
dinos.
want 2 ferrets.
Okay, well this might be the shabbiest looking boss army I think I've ever had, but it's really just Overseer Dave that's gonna carry. I'm really not worried, to be honest. This thing's got crazy stats. Let's look at it. 450 melee, and it'll probably have
We bring
70,000
16, this
health
guy
by the
brings
time
4.
I'm done. Or by the time I'm ready for the fight, hopefully. I don't know, healing kind of...
Yeah, I don't. I want no fucking.
Can't just hold E. Anyways, let's go back to
Well,
base, make some file
so
preparation.
here's the thing though, like I wouldn't mind having a ferret someday. They're like 2 random rehome ferrets from her boss, who I don't trust. So they're supposedly degland and not have all this good shit. Like, well, then you wouldn't be getting rid of them.
Use here. Let's go
Probably on
make
their
sure I
deathbed.
have everything.
Yeah, they're on their deathbed. I guarantee they're not actually degland. They're probably in poor health. I'm gonna have vet bills. I'm gonna like I just
no.
no.
Mother as much as possible. Since this old version of Ark just doesn't have cryopods, I can't even pick up an RG and Anki, or I can't even pick up an Anki and Dodic when I had an RG. It's really just slowed down progress.
Yeah, see what I mean, Kirk? It's just a no.
Overseer Dave, my Giga is really my only chance. The only reason I even do have a chance at beating the boss in this 100 days.
Yeah,
So,
and that's I was trying to explain that to her. I'm like, it has nothing to do with the ferrets, but I think it's somebody else is just trying to dump their problem on us.
It's been a lot of work. Anywho, I made it out to the terminal, and I confirmed that I did in fact have everything necessary to summon the Broodmother. So for the final couple of days before day 100, I just wanted to feed my Giga all the meat I had to heal it up. I really didn't know how strong the Broodmother would actually be, since there were no other difficulties, so my best bet was to try and get Overseer Dave as battle ready as possible. So naturally, days 98 and 99 were spent absolutely bullying my mouse.
That's
and
exactly
fingers
what I
just so my
see,
Giga
Kirk.
would
Like,
end up
I
with a
just-
fraction
no
more
thanks.
health. Okay, as we can see, it's the very early morning of day 100, and you know, I've got my...
How much is left of this
army
video?
that is four creatures strong, but
We have a commercial in a minute and 30 seconds, and I can't snooze it again.
This Rex is pretty strong. He just doesn't have that much health.
Gamble all,
Big Dave is
damn.
definitely my strongest Rex. 36,000
Damn, Jeep.
health,
Down
1,600
20.
melee.
Bruh.
And then Dave is
Down
just,
20.
He's gonna die. But I will be
I'm
writing
asleep like a
Overseer
fucking
Dave.
baby tonight.
I think will be pretty obvious. Anyway, let's
Let me
put
show you
the
how it's
tributes
done,
in.
Jeep.
And I have no idea how this is gonna go, man. Like, a Broodmother's just gonna spawn in
Like
the
I
overworld.
lied.
Let's just hope it goes
Oh
to my
shit, this
advantage.
motherfucker actually, they both
It's been a
won.
long, hard, and grueling 100 days. I'm gonna protect this world from the Broodmother, though. Oh, okay, that light beam's gotta be where it's spawning. Oh, there it is. I immediately whistled attack on the giant spider, but my Pteranodon also actually wanted a piece of it. All my PT's going in. No, Dave. Dave's the weak one. Alright, it's not making like any sound effects, but it is summoning
forgot the story
spiders.
sunrise
My
are fucking
Pteranodon's going,
raw.
oh, my
Yeah.
Rexes are falling off. There goes my Pteranodon.
There was no like
Shoot,
teleporting to
that's
a
not
Can you
good.
give
I also
points?
Had no idea how much damage I was
Oh.
actually doing to the
I
bird.
I don't think
Well,
so.
I just kept
Exclamation
biting
point,
it with
give
Overseer
points.
Dave while Big Dave tanked
Someone's
all the
name and
hits.
then how much
Okay,
you
Big
probably
Dave's just tanking a lot of damage. And I'm getting some big ol' hits on it right now. Oh yes, okay, I killed it. Sweet, dude. Overseer Dave was the move.
feel like he's
What did
not
I
Remember,
get?
I remember we
Flag and
fucking
trophy.
somebody had a
Okay,
method.
Element doesn't even
I remember
exist
what we
yet.
did. We'd get it to knock
Another
off,
spider
and then
here
we would
that's
just
still
shoot it with the
alive.
rocket
Let's go
launchers.
with this. Okay, well, that was 100 days in 2015 Arc, one of the oldest versions
Yeah, I
of
can
Arc.
check if you can
It
give
was
points. How many do
definitely
I have?
something, definitely something. But thank you for watching
I
this.
forgot the
long
cooldown.
video.
Yeah, you can't
And let me know
spam
down in the
spam that
comments
shit.
what you would like me to do next in my next 100 days. What challenge, what map, whatever. Overseer Dave, do you have anything to say before the video ends? Thank you.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't think it's a thing.
no, it's not. Because most people run the raffles the way we do. Then you'd have people like, "Hey, man, give me the tokens for the raffle."
Hey man, give me 5 points so I can enter.
Yeah. And your chat would just become filled with like, "Hey, Jeep, bruh, Jeep,
Fucking
can I get a
panhandlers.
can I get a fucking like a little something
Hey
something?"
man, give me $5, man.
Fido! Ross Clark! The very
Alright.
final
Oh,
thing.
I gotta fuck up. I appreciate all of you guys that have fucking hung out. That was fun watching that.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
I gotta go to bed. It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. Deb, it's fucking 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Is there other ways to pay rent? Oh, there's always other ways to pay rent, brother. Yeah, it's fucking
Get
3
down
o'clock
on
in the
knees,
morning.
boy.
Jeep's off work. I should not still be live when Jeep gets off work. That's all I got to say. Like I should not be here. Y'all, I will not be on early. Just so you know, I won't be on early. PvP, eat shit. Everyone have a fucking fantastic night. Vote no on the ferret. Fuck that thing. If yes wins, I'm just gonna delete it and pretend like it broke. Yeah, that's.
I don't
I got-
know what happened.
I got 96,000 hours.
my computer fried.
Use crowdfunds and tech aid, bro. And then I think like some people just don't understand that it will work. I don't care. We tried. We tried once. I don't fuck. Like we have that fucking. We got that forever arc. In the forever arc, doesn't matter. I want people to experience walking the fuck in. That's what some people don't get. Is like simply we want to just fucking we want to do it slow. We want to do it the right way.
I like it slow and steady.
That's like the first thing I tell everybody before we start a boss fight. Just be fucking patient. We're just here for fun. Dev, I saw that come up, you piece of shit. I'm staring at the fucking chat. This fucking dick bag.
What is that?
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leopleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Shun the non-believer. Alright, you guys all are fucking awesome. Stick with me. A 19-hour
stuck.
stream. I'm going to bed. I will probably not be on early. No, I won't be on early.
I will definitely not be on early.
Probably
Put me
like,
on, like,
noon.
8 p.m. my time.
I'm thinking like noon Pacific time.
I'm gonna go get some wings tomorrow, so I'll be on like 8. I'm gonna go get some wings from Queen. Shit, that's not gas, man.
Alright, I'm out, y'all. Everyone have a fucking fantastic night.
Good night, brother.
Have a good night.